There I am. I'm live. Hooray. Okay. Excellent.
Others?
Not yet. I don't think anyone knows that I'm doing this. Okay, I got to turn that sound off there. All right. Close. Let's see here. The chat is going. Daniel's iPad is here. We're gonna have two cameras, guys. We're getting very fancy. You're gonna see me here, and then you're gonna see Daniel there, even though he's only a few feet from me. But I'm rusty on the live stream. So hang on, guys. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I'm trying to close this fucking thing.
Oh, this is the musical, not the movie.
Yes.
You think you'll like it?
I don't know.
I'll like it.
I sure hope. Okay, let me go back into that. I've lost my page. Boy, we are off to a slow start in terms of me. Oh, someone's here. Hello. Ray Morgan is here. Hello, everyone. I am rusty AF in terms of remembering how to do any of the live streams. Okay, so for right now, I am going to bring Daniel in. Again, Daniel, who's sitting just a few feet to my left, come pop your face in and say hi to them. We're going to try to do,
hi.
It's a little blurry.
Oh, that's okay.
We're going to do a dual angle situation.
Yeah,
oh, you know what? Maybe I should turn, I have that effect on so that the background is like, it's like cinematic. I'll leave it for now, but maybe I'll change it later. I have cranked the heat in the studio and it is very warm. Okay, let me send Daniel an invite. Daniel, should I just text you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Uh-oh. Now it's just spinning. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've sent you a link.
Okay,
so yeah, come back when you have a chance and I'll let you into the meeting. All right, let me move that over here. And then here we go. Okay.
Works.
Hello, C. Clausen. Hello, Ray Morgan. Hello, Cretan 57. Hello. Oh my God, I cannot see very well. Hang on, guys. Oh, I got to pop out the chat. That's what I do. I'm remembering now how this works. Live chat. And then what do I do here? I pop out the chat. There we go. Chat is popped out. Okay. And then Ron Cinephile, Allison, Christmas live stream, an oddly comforting tradition. It is, isn't it? Wait, I got to set this up so that fan funding, what is that? Think this, okay. Fan funding. Supers and highlighted membership messages show up here. If you change filters, this filter. Wait, you guys write something. Did I just make it so that, oh, I know, never mind. Sorry. I messed up. Okay. The glasses, they do nothing. No, that's not true. Those glasses, oh no, I can't, what I'm seeing is delayed. Those glasses do nothing. These glasses are readers. I can't read without them. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna close that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, admit. All right, we're allowing Daniel in. What? You gotta turn the volume off on that.
Okay, yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see here.
All right.
Can you not see me though?
No, I can't see you. You don't. It looks like you don't have your camera on.
Well, how is that possible?
Because see, you're there. We go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. There he is. Turn your sound off, please.
I want to see me.
Excuse me. But is your sound off?
I thought I had turned it off.
Okay.
Oh, it
now
turned
it's
itself
on.
Back on a little bit.
Rude. Okay, so you want to just see yourself, is what you're saying.
Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Just want to make sure I'm in frame.
All right. Look, here's my hand.
Oh, look, it's like it's doing that magic zoom.
These are some rings that a listener gave me. Her name's Jen Huff, and she's awesome. Okay. Ray Morgan says, if the sound is back on. You motherfucker! You fucked us, you iPad, you fucking iPad.
It keeps creeping up.
Yeah, why is it doing that?
No.
Can you like mute it or like hit it on the side or something?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Well, no, that just muted. Yeah, that's nope. Up, up, up. I can still hear it. Hello. Nope. Guys, we're having a technical issue.
Try that.
Hello?
Is that better?
Am I hearing myself? I'm not. Okay. I am someone who cannot stand a slight echo. If anyone remembers, okay, so recently I've mentioned on the show Allison Rosen's new best friend, and by the way, I'm gonna have to take a break to like text, not text, to post the link so people will know that they can come join us. But anyway,
Coat follows me.
but anyway, I recently talked to my friend. Oh yeah, so what I was saying is listeners of the show, Allison Rosen is your new best friend, will know that I've recently reconnected with my college friends, which has been one of the better things that's happened this year. And I was talking to my friend in Spain, and she called me through WhatsApp, and we talked, and it was like she was down the street. There was no delay. I don't know how long it's been going on. There's been no delay because the last time I spoke to someone in Europe was probably 20 years ago, and there was a significant delay and sometimes an echo, and it was frustrating. Okay, let's see here. Daniel with the Yosemite Sam stash. Hyena Snack says, are we doing last minute gift wrapping again this year? Yes, we are, to my chagrin. You braved the rain to get to the pod cabin. There was no rain, thankfully. What you drinking, Daniel?
Oh, I am having, what am I having? Kahlua and rum.
Can you guys hear
Cheers.
Daniel? Oz Kelsey says, Daniel's facial hair. Everyone is dazzled with your hair.
Oh, this is just the beginning, you guys.
What it is? Where's it? Where's it headed?
I don't know. This is just a journey.
Are you guys able to hear Daniel? Because the way we have this set up, yeah, I'll wait. I'll take my answer online. Can you hear Daniel? Is what I'm wondering. And while you let me know, I am gonna find my phone and then I'm gonna text about this. Okay, I've got to find the link.
So this is neat. Elliot wanted a whole bunch of like these Japanese blind boxes, and they only had them on this website where I had to order it like from China, and they sent a ton of free gifts. How fun is that? So
thank you, Hyena Snacks, and thank you, Ron Cinephile, and thank you, Cretin57, for letting me know. They sent a whole bunch of what?
Free gifts.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like all these are, you know, I don't know. Do you guys know what these things are? It's called Monday Bruce, and it's a bunny who is miserable because he works in an office. It's fun. Kids love that shit, apparently. So I got some of those blind boxes.
All right. If I just give out the link youtube.com/Allison Rosen, everyone can get here, right? Yes. The special link is only for if it's like this is a Patreon or something, but it's not. So, okay, I'm just going to send that. There we go with that.
Question is, I got
post. Okay, let me. I should post this to Patreon. Okay. What's everyone else doing right now? And what time is it where you are?
What is everyone doing, and what are you drinking? Here's a question, Allison, between you and me.
Live stream is a go. Why?
So I bought 3 of each of these blind boxes because it was like cheaper to get, you know, a set of 3 for some reason. Yeah. It just feels like a lot. I don't know if I should hold.
So the issue we have is both of our kids have birthdays in February. So on Christmas Eve, we always wonder if we should be like withholding some back for their birthday. And it is always a thing. And one year I convinced Daniel to withhold too many of them.
And it was the worst Christmas of their lives.
Horrendous Christmas. And I felt bad. And Daniel has thankfully let me forget about it. But I myself bring it up so many times.
Has let us know.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so there's these,
Publish.
and there's stuff over there. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna publish a motherfucking quip. That is like
What's a quip?
a quip is this new feature on Patreon where it's just like it's like their threads or their you know, X or something. Live on YouTube. Oh my god, I can't see.
I gotta count what I'm getting for Owen.
Wrapping.
All right, hold on.
I have to tell you guys something that I found disturbing because that's the Christmas spirit. Yes. YouTube. Oh my god. YouTube.com
You said
slash Allison Rosen. Okay.
you said you had some stuff for Owen too that you wrapped.
Yes.
About how many?
Oh no. Sorry, I can't. Can you just
Just wait.
It's not what I meant to do. Yeah, because I can't multitask.
Okay, sorry.
But according to my therapist, no one really can. Okay. All right. Sharing that. And then what's the other place? Oh, Instagram. Okay. Take a story of that. Live on YouTube right now. Join us. What if this whole Christmas Eve stream was just watching me like post about it, and then I'm like, okay, bye. Live on
It's a holiday season.
YouTube right now.
Right
now, join us. Oops. By the way, I would like to put on Christmas music, but then we can't monetize the fuck out of this stream, which is so, it's so me, you know. Okay. The show about the show. Yes. Should I post to Threads? Is anyone coming here from Threads? I can't imagine they are.
Holding one of each away.
I mean, let's see. You're holding one of each back. Okay.
He'll get two of each of the blind boxes.
Okay. That seems good.
That seems good.
Yeah. I just gotta look at something real fast. Okay.
That's still so fucking much. This kid is so spoiled.
All right. There's 14 people watching. We're still in the expansion phase. Someone let me know when we hit 4,000.
Yeah, if this
breaks
10,000,
10,000.
yeah, then I'll take a shot of Jaeger.
Yeah. Hang on.
All right.
Live on YouTube.
By the way,
Excuse me, right now.
these
Right.
things. Hair real nice with Kahlua and dark rum.
Oh, did you show what they are?
Yeah, good.
Someone went to Trader Joe's, which in our family we call Pirate Jones, because that is what Elliot called it one night, and we thought it was so cute.
Look.
Okay.
Here.
Merry Christmas from Delaware, says John Yardley. Merry Christmas. Late in Delaware. Let's see.
All right, here's the wrapping paper for this year. A little traditional, going for that Ralph Lauren vibe. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Everyone's doing a Ralph Lauren Christmas.
That's the trend this year.
I know.
You know, it's fun.
Okay.
Tomorrow I'll be layering 3 shirts.
Will you really?
That's the true Ralph Lauren. And then you got to do the Ralph Lauren tuck. You know what that is?
No.
That's where you take the overshirt and you have it unbuttoned all the way right past the navel, and then you tuck it in right there.
Are you serious?
That's how Ralph Lauren wears.
Do it right now.
Well, I don't have anything on right here, so I can't.
Oh. I thought you meant
Like
you're
a layer.
naked.
You have like
yeah.
a t-shirt or something, and then you have and then you just button it.
Right. All right. Angela D 1929. Wait, is that Angela D 1929 Are you Dr. Angela or are you a different Angela? I think I bet you're a different Angela. Wait, maybe you're not. I did not send out a text to the texting level. I should, but I sent one out to everyone on Patreon, so I figured they'll get it, but I should send a text to the texting level. Okay. My 20-year-old kindly informed me that he still wants to get it. Wait, maybe you are Dr. Angela. Because I feel like Dr. Angela might have a 20, or does I don't know. My 20-year-old kindly informed me that he still wants to get a gift from Santa instead of just candy in his stocking. I had gradually scaled back Santa since the jig has been up for many years. Yes, I feel like there is no way that Elliot truly believes in Santa still, but
He's doing a good
like,
job of playing along though.
It is you. Hi. Elliot, I feel like he's intensive. You know what it's like? It's like someone who, sorry, I have to do this periodically to make it so that I'm still in focus. It is like someone who's like losing their faith in religion, but they don't want anyone to know,
No.
so they're doubling down.
Yeah, it is that. Or it's like somebody who is an informer for the feds.
Oh,
Thinks that maybe they're onto him, so he
Yeah.
has to be like extra like
criminally, extra gangstery.
extra gangster.
Yes, that is what it's like. Because he was like, so Elliot has been working on his Christmas list for weeks now. His goal was to add, you should go in and get it. Will you go in and get it?
I took screen grabs of it.
No, but I wanna show that.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah. His goal was to add a new thing every day. It is like it's like, for anyone who watched Homeland, it's like when Carrie goes nuts and tacks things up on the wall. There's so many layers to it. It has so much on it. And just yesterday, he was like, do we still have time to send it to Santa?
Yeah, we didn't visit. We only visited Santa one time.
Yeah. And then also, what did he tell you he wanted? He wants something that only Santa can make.
Well, he told me he wants to think of something to ask for that isn't sold in stores, that only Santa could get him. And I was like, I think they like making stuff.
They like to do mass production.
Yeah, they enjoy that more.
Daniel, I feel like you should angle your iPad down a little bit so they can get more gift wrapping. People are here for the gifts.
They're not here for my my mustache. All right.
My daughter knew about the lack of Santa years before she let on because gasp, less presents. Yes, this is like a thing. It's a ruse that because the kids, because they're concerned about fewer presents.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait. Hyena Snack says, which one asked for a portal? Did one of them ask for a portal one year?
Oh, Owen, that might have been a couple years ago.
That sounds reminiscent.
Tell them what Owen asked for this year.
This year, Owen wants a fake mushroom growing kit. And I don't know what that is.
Neither of us knows what that is.
Did you get him fake mushrooms?
I did.
Okay, good. So he's into mushrooms. And we have a Patreon person who's all about mushrooms as well, Lauren, mushrooms and duck.
They sell mushroom kits for kids where you can grow like real mushrooms.
No, he wants to grow fake mushrooms.
Well, I know, and so I thought about that, but I'm like, he specifically asked for fake mushrooms.
Yeah.
So. All
right, I gotta send a text to the texting level. Hang on, guys. Oh, and then I still have to tell you about the disturbing thing I saw earlier. What am I doing? This is the wrong place. See, I can barely do one thing at once, let alone two. Okay.
You have a pen over there? Where's that pink one?
Do I have a pen over here? What, 3? Okay. Good evening. We are live. Happy gifts. If that 2, 3. And then this app So I am now texting people who are Patreon subscribers at the texting level. And there's a specific app I use for that. And every time I want to send anything after 8 p.m., it says, I acknowledge that by overriding quiet hours, I am responsible for ensuring this campaign complies with the TCPA and all applicable federal and state laws. And then I have to like every time manually say that I'm overriding quiet hours. I feel like I only ever send anything out during quiet hours, even though I don't want to.
So considerate of it.
Yeah, if you think about it, so do you guys remember, wait, let me just send this out. There was a period of time where celebrities, I feel like Amy Schumer and like Whitney Cummings were like, call me at this or text me or call me at this number or something like that. And all of a sudden, like all these celebrities had these phone numbers they were giving out.
I don't remember that.
It was sort of brief.
Like COVID times?
Probably. And you would like sign up and then you get texts from them all the time. And that's the same app that I'm using. The difference being I don't give out the number to everyone. I just give it out to people who are at that level. But for half a minute, I subscribed to Mel Robbins. Do you guys know who that is? I subscribed to her text. And I had to unsubscribe pretty fast because it was just there were too many daily
Did you listen to
positive
her show?
gratitude texts. No, but I watch her on like TikTok and I was watching her videos on social media. At the beginning, I kind of liked her, and then I don't know, she got a little too Mel Robbins-y.
What's her deal? I know she's like got a
Her
big podcast.
deal is she's weirdly controversial, and I don't exactly know why, but her deal is
Like self-help stuff.
it's self-help. She's like an untrained self-help person who I don't know, I forget what her story is. Like she turned her life around. So now she's going to teach you how to turn your life around.
Boring.
But she has this like let them theory.
Oh, is that her?
Yes.
Oh, that's her book, the Let Them?
Let them, yeah.
Oh.
I kind of get what she's saying about let them. It's like,
sure.
If someone's going to be a fucking dick, let them. Don't try to change people. Just let people show you who they are, I think is what it's saying. But I know that your mom had a real issue with it because she, and people who take issue with it feel like it's excusing abuse, which I don't think is what she's saying. She's not saying if someone's going to repeatedly abuse you, let them. I think she's saying if someone's an asshole, let them be an asshole. I don't know what she's saying.
I know my own.
If Mel Robbins is watching, let me know.
My own version of that was I had a friend who just could not like get over some sort of like negative interpretation of my behavior that he had, and like
it looks like my straw is coming out of your pants. I'm sorry.
And I was like tired of defending myself.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I was just like, you know what? My gift to you is you can have your opinion of me. That's my gift to you. I'm not gonna waste my time anymore.
You.
Well,
really?
Yes, but my parting gift, I'm being sarcastic. My parting gift in this friendship is you get to have this opinion of me. I am not going to waste my fucking time trying to defend myself. I'm a grown-ass adult. If you want to think that about me, go ahead. So that was me letting him.
You invented let them. We're talking about Mel Robbins.
We're talking about
you invented let them before Mel Robbins.
Like 23 years ago.
Yeah. Hey, Mel Robbins, you think you're all that?
I heard me talking about it.
Probably.
You stole it.
And where was it that she would have heard you talking about it?
Into the bathroom mirror, which begs other questions.
Like why she was in your bathroom?
Like,
yeah. Guys, we have 36 people watching now. I'm telling you, we are this close to 4,000. And if we break 4,000 tonight, you know what's funny? So when I used to do this show on Ustream, it wasn't this show, it was Alice Rose's New Best Friend. On Ustream, they would sometimes put me on the front page, and it would be like, it would go from, like 100 people or whatever it was watching, and it would just be like, and it'd be this like tens of thousands. Mm-hmm. They weren't there by choice. They were just, on Ustream.
Oh,
would be
and
like
you'd be on the
me-
front page.
Me and Joe Rogan.
Yeah, because you were on the front page. If you just like brought up
Yeah.
Ustream, there'd be Allison's
Yes.
mug.
Yeah. I had a similar thing happen when I wrote for Yahoo briefly. It wasn't that brief, but I was doing some writing for Yahoo, and it would be like 2 million views of this story.
Wow.
Because it was everyone's like home, anyone who had Yahoo Mail.
You know who else I remember being on Ustream? It was like you, Rogan, and there's one other person who was always streaming on Ustream.
Who was it? You don't know?
Andy Milonakis.
Oh yes, whatever happened to him? What is that from?
Bruises. I don't know.
You guys, Daniel has a bruise.
It zoomed in.
Sparkle was just listening to the Thursday show. Were you listening to the one that's coming out tomorrow? Ooh, the Quant's method for letting friendship end. That's right.
Hey, I have a question before you continue talking to them.
All right.
We need to figure out what Santa is.
Just seeing your arm. We're just seeing your arm.
We're gonna figure out what Santa is leaving for Elliot.
Oh yeah. So
before I wrap everything.
Giving creatives numbers to look at is a recipe. Yes. I agree with that. I periodically, I'm like, I should really get into my stats and see what's going on. And then I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I will be with you in a minute. And then I'm like, no, I shouldn't. Because if I think that a certain thing is more popular than something else, that's like, it's not going to lead to me making a better show. What leads to me making a better show, I think, is me following my own creative impulses. I imagine when I say that, I imagine people being like, no, oh my God, I forgot to put on lip gloss. You guys, a specific lip gloss. You guys deserve more. Yeah. I feel like really crunching the numbers and figuring out stats and stuff is only detrimental because it puts me up in my head and it makes me like start. It's like reading the comments too much. Or that being said, I have noticed that when I mention Canada, those shows always get a boost. Okay. Hot Lowry's Talk. Yes. That was where spoiler, Elliot got a piece of prime rib, a very thin slice, and then he turned to Daniel and me and he had it in his mouth. He was like chewing it and the rest of it was hanging out like a dog. And then Daniel said, oh, honey, you have to cut it. Do you know how to cut meat? And Elliot said no. And we realized, wow, we forgot to teach that. We also have not yet taught him how to ride a bike. And I don't call CPS, but our kids don't know how to tie shoes.
But no shoes have laces.
I bought Elliot a pair of shoes with laces, and he actually likes them, and he's going to outgrow them before he ever wears them. And then also, I mentioned to my therapist, I was talking about, you know what? Hold, please. Daniel needs my attention for a second.
Please?
And then remind me that I was talking to my therapist about going to the dentist with the kids. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So, I was wondering, is it okay? So he asked for the Grimmery at the last minute.
Yes.
But I was thinking, like, of the things that would be Santa gifts, what if all the Wicked stuff was Santa? Because I don't know what the fuck else Santa would leave for him, because he's got all these, like, unless it's the Zamumu. God, I'm a fucking Zamumu. But
Zamomo?
if Zamomo
is the Zamomo already wrapped?
No, but if we left the Zamomo from Santa, then I don't know how Owen will feel.
So we got Owen this thing called Bird Snap, which is this bird feeder that has there's an app you can get, and it's got a camera and you can watch the birds and it identifies the bird. Is that wrapped? Is that out here?
That is wrapped. I can always unwrap it.
Oh, right, because the Santa gifts are unwrapped.
Yeah. Well, that's how we've done it in the past. It would be weird if it's changed, I think.
Is that Zamomo?
Yeah. This is the most ridiculous thing. He's gonna love it for a minute.
Remember, we can't make the Zamomo from Santa because
that's
the Zamomo is this it's like a big Labubu, but it's insultingly expensive. When Daniel told me that he bought it for Elliot, I was kind of surprised, actually. No offense. And then Elliot said he wants one, Owen said he wants one, but only because Elliot's getting one. That's how it is on his list. It is Zamomo parentheses because Elliot's getting one. So then I said, let's just tell them that the store only had one. Oh, that's
box.
cool.
I'm not gonna open it.
Remember? Oh, or do we want to blame it on Santa Claus? I don't think so.
Yeah, Owen only wants it because Elliot wants it. But
I
it's
think
too
it's
expensive to get one for Owen as well.
so. Do we want to say they only had one and we knew that Elliot wanted it more, so we got it for Elliot, or do we want Santa to be the disappointing figure here? Santa got it for Elliot, so then it didn't get it for you. He knew you wanted this more.
I think this has to be from us.
I think so too.
So then that's why I was thinking like the wicked stuff could be from Santa, but then the question is like Santa knew about the Grimmery at the last minute, but Santa's magic.
Yeah, that's
know
fine.
about that.
That's fine.
So what do you think? Because the Wicked is like the book, the Grimmery, and the 2 dolls.
That's it. That's all Santa's giving them.
I don't know.
I just
I don't know
imagine
if Santa should give them a lot versus having stuff to unwrap.
that's true.
You know, the more stuff Santa gives them, the less stuff they have to unwrap.
Right.
Also, I feel weird about like Santa being super generous with our kids, you know.
Daniel has developed a class conscience or class.
Well, I just think about him going to school and then the kids being like, "What'd Santa get you?" And it's like, "Oh, Santa got me
Like, why is there such a cat? Like, if Santa only gets some kids a few things and some kids a lot of things, like that feels unfair, and so you don't want to.
You're like, why does Santa give all the best gifts to the rich kids?
Leanne Winnicades says, I got my husband a bird feeder camera, but he returned it because he didn't want to get a subscription. I get it. I think we have to
The
get
fact that they make you have a subscription.
I know.
Bullshit.
To the app. I don't think you have to. Do you have to have a subscription to even see what is eating at the sea? Do the birds have to subscribe?
Hey, can we turn the heat off now?
I know it's fucking hot. Should we just turn it off all the way? Moonlit Source, have you introduced Hanukkah to the kids? My niece now loves lighting the menorah. No, not in any real way. I couldn't find our menorah this year, and then we finally found it. So now it's out after Hanukkah's over. But
so what's your verdict on the Wicked?
I think that's a good idea. What are you going to do for Owen?
So for Owen, I'll leave him the Minecraft pillow. This Lego set. Look at this Lego set. How cool that is.
Oh, that's cool. That's for Owen.
Like gems.
Ooh, minerals.
It's like minerals and gems. Isn't that
Yeah.
bad? It's so cool. And then I don't know. I don't know what else.
We could do the bird feeder, but that I feel like it's a bit. Yeah. Okay. Did you guys actually remember by the time winter break was over what Santa got them? I never remembered who got
Oh, you know what?
only what I got. That's fair. That's true.
You know what? So wait, Elliot could get the Wicked dolls and the Grimmery of the Broadway show. And we'll get him the Grimmery journal. And it'll be like, oh, I didn't know Santa was going to get you the Grimmery, but he got you a different Grimmery. He got you the Broadway show, but we got you the movie.
Why?
So that Elliot has 3 things and Owen has 2. As opposed to Elliot having 4 things and Owen having 2.
Okay. Give me the Grimmery stuff so I can show, or give me the Wicked stuff so I can show them, please.
It's just I want it to be even and it's not even. And I don't know what else to get on.
So Elliot told us like 2 nights ago that he wants the Grimmery. They make a Grimmery and he wants a Grimmery. And then Daniel and I both we were like, Elliot, I don't know if this can happen. I don't know if it can arrive here in time. I'll look, but I don't know. And then Daniel and I, we were done shopping, but then we both that night and the next day separately went and bought it. And so I canceled mine upon finding out. And this is what we both got. So it's
a journal though.
It's a journal, but it's got stuff in it and it like folds down in a cool way. It's definitely
cool.
Overpriced and he's not going to play with it for that long. But then we both noticed, and by the way, these are my real nails. I just had to take the nail polish off of this one because the nail broke. We noticed that there's this book, and I know the author because I used to work at Time Out New York with him. So that was exciting to see. And this is about the Broadway play, but I feel like Elliot will still enjoy it because he and I went to see it, and because it's got a lot of stuff that's cool. By the way, have you guys seen Wicked for Good? It was, I thought, not that good. That's my professional.
Your review is Wicked for not good.
Yeah.
Or not for
not
good.
that good.
Wicked. Not,
okay.
Not that good.
It was okay. Ray Morgan, I remember as a kid when it snowed on Christmas Eve, the next day I went outside looking for reindeer hoof prints on our roof, was pissed that there weren't any. Yeah, that's bullshit. Angela, my parents told me that parents had to contribute to Santa gifts. That explained us getting less fancy gifts than other kids, but seems really suspicious, not magical. It's like a private school.
Because though Santa is like raising money.
Yeah, he's raising funds. There was a discussion in our house of whether Santa ever brings elves with him.
In your house?
No, in our house. Oh, you
in
don't know
this
about
house.
this because Elliot wrote a letter for Santa.
Oh,
have you read it? It's very sweet.
no, I haven't.
And it's like, dear Santa, some kind of, small talk, thanking him. And then, we left this for you and carrots for the reindeer. And in case you brought any elves with you, some little cookies for them.
Oh,
those little mini cookies. Yeah. And then Owen was worried that Santa might be tired of milk. So they also left him water. And then Elliot signed it in like big cursive, Elliot Q. And then, but he let me know that the water was an Owen edition. I'm like, why don't you write Owen too? And then letters she wrote Owen and Owen. Wait, what is Song Sung Blue? What is that about?
Isn't that about
Gershwin?
Neil Diamond? Isn't that like a biopic about Neil Diamond?
Oh, maybe it is, but is Song Sung Blue?
Song.
That's Neil Diamond?
I think so, right?
I'm thinking of Rhapsody in Blue. That's Gershwin. Do you guys do the milk? Yes, there's a cup of milk rotting on our refrigerator right now. Oh, do you mean do we drink the milk? We eat the cookies and we go through the stuff.
Did I ever tell you about that family? I probably have. The family in Oklahoma. What's it? What's the city in Oklahoma? Not Oklahoma City, but my brain is dying. By the way, it's dying.
It's about a Neil Diamond tribute band. Okay.
What is this other city in Oklahoma? It's Tulsa?
Tulsa is in Oklahoma.
Why does that not sound right to my ears?
I don't know.
Tulsa. So we were in Tulsa, and I was staying with this family, and they're in their house. It was like a ranch style house, and in their house, instead of like regular artwork, they had posters, plural, of Neil Diamond with his shirt off.
Wait, whose house was this? If you just said, I'm sorry, I tuned out. I was staring at
This
myself.
is when I was in the boys' chorus, and I was staying with a host family in Tulsa.
Had shirtless.
They fucking loved Neil Diamond, and the family in the living room and in like the hallway, they just had posters of that guy with his shirt off and his hairy chest. And I don't think I've ever seen anything so bizarre to my brain.
Look at me. Then close your eyes. No, like, don't. Okay. I know that listeners of the podcast know, I'm not allowed to comment on Daniel's vibe, his visage, his attitude, anything that puts him up in his head. However, I've noticed, the second day now I've noticed your left eyelid.
Yeah,
like
it's like
irritated. Okay, yeah, it's red. That's what I was gonna say. But is it itchy or painful?
It feels like a little eczema or something. I put some Aquaphor on it. Yes, I'm getting old. It's a thing.
Is eyelid eczema and You want to play that game? I have like, yeah, like the skin here and here is sort of yellowy orange. I think it's like xanthelasma or something like that, which is, and I'm aware that there's a doctor in the chat, so I'm probably butchering a lot of things. Some people get these like, they're almost like these yellow raised areas there, and I think it's like cholesterol deposits or something. It's not, there's not raised at all. The skin doesn't look any different, but there's definitely an orangey tinge under there. Okay. The Van Dyke Project. I pass on that there is Santa Net on ham radios, so kids can talk to, ooh, how cool, to Santa on the radio all December. And when I get stationed in Colorado Springs, I'll 100% be volunteering Christmas Eve at NORAD. We have the Santa tracker on TV right now.
They still do the thing at NORAD where you can call. I know that you used to be able to call. They still do that.
I love getting to be a part of the Magic Cowboys. That's so cool. Yeah, we have Santa Tracker on TV right now. Daniel's Visage was the name of my prop ska band in high school. That is hilarious. Xanthomas. Is that what they're called, Angela? I thought it had like a longer name, but I'm probably wrong. It's whatever those cholesterol deposits on your eyes are, even though I don't even have high cholesterol that I'm aware of. Let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up. What? Oh, and then I gotta tell you guys the gross thing. Deposits on eyelid. Oh no, it's okay. According to the, oh, I bet you wrote Xan. According to this, it's xanthelasma. Harmless, waxy, yellow-orange patches of cholesterol build up under the skin. So anyway, I follow this guy who is a listener of the show, and his, no, I'm not gonna out him. He's in Japan right now. And we communicate about fish sometimes because he also has a fish tank and he wants to get a small turtle like Turtleine, even though I don't know that I would advise anyone to get a Turtleine if they have fish, because as it turns out, having a small turtle in the same tank as fish is you're just waiting for your turtle to murder your fish. But it's more complicated than that. But anyway, so he and I talk about fish. So he posts about food a lot. So he's in Japan and he didn't send it to me. You know, it's not like it, I found it, I was watching his stories, and there's this story of two shrimp on, it's like a little electric, they're like at this Japanese restaurant. It's this like a, is a hibachi like a small
Sure.
electric grill? Sure.
The hibachi, I don't know if it's electric. Maybe.
I don't know what it is. It looks like a little electric grill. There's these two like big shrimp, and I have pet shrimp, but I'm okay with seeing big shrimp on the grill. And then there's these big ass shells, and the it's abalone. I didn't know that it was abalone though, but the like crustacean, no, the mollusk inside is like turning and like moving around. One of them, I swear to God, looked like a vagina. It was like a vagina that was like moving around. And I thought, oh my God, are they alive? Or is this just the way that the meat of the shellfish responds to the heat? And then I went over to the next story, and it's this like wood basket, like bamboo basket with a fish cut up into all these pieces, and the head is like gasping like for air, like that, doing that with its mouth. It was very intense. And I said, oh my God, about the mollusks, I said, are they alive? But then I saw another story where it's like, it showed the menu at this restaurant and it said abalone grilled live. And then I had to look it up on ChatGPT, and apparently with the fish, if it's done the right way, then you're just seeing the body reacting like a chicken with its head cut off. If the fish has been, if the brain has been killed, which is the humane way to do it. Whether the abalone being cooked alive is humane or not, ChatGPT was a little less clear on that one. But anyway, I found the whole thing upsetting. That's it. And it's just going through my head. Okay. Let's see. Steven Sater, all of the recent Tucson talk, wondering if Daniel has fond memories of the Tucson Boys Choir.
I do. Yeah. For the most part, it was it was great for me. I'm wondering, was he in the choir or does he just know of it?
You know, what do you know about the choir? And then ASDFGH 638, if that's your real name, says, I lived in Tucson from 86 to 92. What schools did you go to? We're wondering.
We're
Ron,
wondering or they're wondering?
I'm wondering. Ron Cinephile, contemplating what Asians eat usually isn't fun times. I mean, that's Daniel's argument about authentic Chinese food.
What's the question?
No, he said contemplating what Asians eat usually isn't fun.
Oh God, the Chinese.
Daniel has a real issue with authentic Chinese food.
It's just like.
Did you hear my story about the live Japanese food?
I mean, yeah, like what Chinese people are used to eating is just not what I find appetizing. Let's put it that way. But yes.
Oh, ASDFGH 638. It rolls off the tongue. Says, I was in college at the U of A, which I saw the campus for the first time.
That's
when
right,
we went there Thanksgiving. Then flunked out and went to Pima Community College. Doesn't your mom teach at Pima?
She does.
Steven Sater. I dated a girl in the. I didn't know there was a girls' choir. I dated a girl in the girls' choir, and I know the Christmas time was busy and wild. And I went to Sunnyside, tough high school.
So the girls' choir wasn't quite as well known, and I think that's only because
there's a bunch of bitches.
It didn't have as much history as the boys' choir. That's not to say it wasn't good or anything. So when I was in the boys' choir, the girls' choir, I don't think it even existed yet. So I don't really know anything about the girls' choir, but yeah, it was great for me. I mean, like, it was so much fun because at like the age of 10, I was traveling. You know, I think we would start our tour at the beginning of February or even January, and we would travel for like 3 months around the country, around the world, and there would be like 28 of us kids and 4 adults. You know, and you're just going from.
What ages was everyone?
You had to leave the choir when your voice changed. So I was the youngest at 10 when I started, and then when you hit about 13, you're out. So you're only in it for a couple years.
Did kids get homesick? I'm
Sure.
imagining that.
I did. I was 10. I was little, and
were you like a little 10? Like my brothers. They didn't hit puberty till they were like 15 or something.
Oh yeah, like I remember in junior high. I mean, I was still like a little boy, and we would have PE, and you know, and you'd like go in the locker room, and there'd be kids like with full pubes and shit, like guys like, you know, and I was just like, oh my, I just felt like I'm just a little baby, you know, like.
Like the little guy. His mom sneaks pictures of him like onto our refrigerator, and there is the most adorable picture. I sent it to people at the texting level of little Daniel with his little digital watch and a little Garfield shirt tucked in.
Let me tell you something though, the boys' choir didn't help, because here I was like physically younger. I don't think that I was like below average though. I think, but it's just like, you know, you have half the kids that are already
right. They have mustaches.
Yeah. And like developing muscles and just they're getting big, and I'm just like, and then I'm like, at the same time, you know, going to the mall to welcome Santa, you know, in my robe, and we're singing.
You guys had robes?
Come Santa Claus here. Come what?
You had robes?
Oh yeah, we would wear like these red robes with white cuffs. It was like
Like little drummer boys.
well, because we did like at Christmas, it was all about the robes because we're doing all the Christmas stuff. Non-Christmas, we would wear those to do like a set of like religious type music. That was always my favorite though. I loved singing that stuff. And then, but then we would get in our Western gear and we'd sing like Western songs.
Did you do? So you did costume changes during the show?
Yeah.
How did you do it? Would you like leave the stage?
You'd have sets, so you do a set and then you walk off and then you get.
But was it like rushed?
I mean, you know.
Or was it like,
yeah,
hey everyone, like, we'll be back
we weren't
in a
getting
little
into
bit.
like, it wasn't like Lady Gaga costume changes. It was just like you'd have your jeans on underneath the robe and your Western shirt under the robe. So you just like take the robe off. It wasn't like, you know.
Did your mom have to pay for you to be in the choir?
So there was a little bit of money she had to pay, but the way that they did it was you kind of paid for your, yes, there was some money she paid, but you had to sell during the summer. They would give you like
I want them to see your rapping. Well, maybe it doesn't matter.
They would. I can't lean the thing forward anymore without
okay.
All
well, right.
Maybe I can lean it against.
Maybe I don't know. How badly do you guys want to see the rapping?
Just worried that this is gonna fall.
Well, what if you move it back a little bit?
There. Now you can't really see me, but maybe that doesn't matter.
I feel like we've seen enough.
Here. How's this?
Oh, it's trying to find you. That's what's happening.
So now you don't get my face.
You could sit. You know what? It's fine.
It's fine. We would have to, during the summer, they'd give us like 200 of these things called Bonanza books, which are like these coupon books. And we would have to sell them. They were like a couple bucks. They were like $5 each. And the rich kids, I think their parents would just buy them. Or like
take them to work.
The kid, they'd be like a contest, whoever could sell the most. And the kid who won it every year, his dad like was the head of some law firm. And I think he just made everyone in his firm.
It's like people with Girl Scout cookies now.
Yeah, and like he would sell like 1,000 of them. And for me, not only would nobody I knew would buy even one. I would have to spend my whole summer in Tucson. Oh my God. I would have to go sell them like on the street. So I was like,
Did you ever sell them?
Yeah, I would pack up a backpack. I would go down to the fucking, what's the name of that grocery store? Like Lucky's or something. And I would just stand out in front in the fucking hot summer and I just approach strangers for 4 to 6 hours a day and sell maybe 10. And I would just, I cannot fucking believe the shit I had to do at like 10. And then I would be like, I would sell them all and we'd have our little party. This is the part that pisses me off. I got a lot of shit that pisses me off, everybody. The thing that would piss me off is that we would have our little like potluck dinner celebration to start the year where they would give the prize for the kid who sold the most Bonanza books. And this motherfucker would win because he would sell 1,000 of them. But like, how about the prize for the kid that put in the most fucking effort? Like, I guarantee you nobody worked harder to sell those fucking Bonanza books than I did. That was like a full-time fucking job for a 10 or 11-year-old kid in 100-degree heat.
Exploiting cuteness for cash, exactly. Okay, now a series of questions have come up.
Thanks for bringing that up.
If you want to put this back the way it was, you can, because it's all right. Did you ever have to sell world's finest chocolate bars?
No.
By the way, the best chocolate bars ever, Hershey's. I feel like I had to sell them at one point. I know that I had like a box of them. Why did I have a box of them?
I don't know, but you know, I'm gonna bring it back.
I had to sell them at some point.
In junior high, they would have those things like, do you remember like they would give you like a catalog of like candles, and it would be like, go see if you can sell, like it'd be like some sort of thing.
Like
there's
MLM.
a fundraiser for this school.
I don't think I ever had to do that, but I would have been into it.
There was one when I was like 7th grade, and it was like, fancy. It was like fancy candles. And again, no one in my life had money. And so no one would buy a $16 fucking like Christmas candle. And so I didn't have any sold, right? And the friend I told you about that I was like,
The let them friend, the Quant's method for ending
So
friendship.
I had just become friends with him in 7th grade. And I think when I went to his house for the first time and met his mother for the first time, it turned out his mother was,
Oh wait, this is ringing a bell. I feel like
he
I've
was
heard
in
this.
charge of like coordinating that thing. And I had turned mine in late, mostly because I hadn't sold any.
His mom was kind of a bitch, right?
Oh, yeah. And I hadn't sold any. So it was like, I don't see what the point of turning it in is.
Right.
And that was like months ago. And I go in and it's like, oh, hi. And then Matt's like, oh, this is Daniel. And she's like, Daniel Quantz? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're the one that turned
Oh my
in your
God.
thing late. And it was like, oh, wow. And it was from that moment that I was always the guy who's, I'm telling you, when the last summer that Matt and I were friends, it was like, he was mad at me for being late. And when I had like, I was supposed to meet them at the Yard House in Long Beach, and the 710. If you're getting off, I didn't know the 710 at all, but if you're driving downtown Long Beach, the exit's on the left side of the fucking freeway, which
Standardize your bullshit, freeways.
is never the case. Okay, so I'm like in the right. I missed the fucking turnoff, and if you miss that turnoff, you're on the San Pedro fucking bridge.
Yeah.
Like it takes you 30 minutes to get over that bridge,
Right.
turn around. So I'm late. And they're pissed. He and his wife are pissed. By the way, it was a dinner that I was paying for to celebrate something he had done. This is what people tuned in for, by the way. My grievances.
It's fine.
Christmas grievances.
This is a real Festivus.
That's right. I show up late, and they're like pissed at me, and his wife is like, that's just, she said something like, yeah, it's just like, it's, we expect you to be late. Like that's like, but in a nasty way. Like you're always
snide.
late.
Like
We learn
aggressive snide.
Like we know you're late. That's just what you do. Like you're late. And it's like driving on a Wednesday from fucking West LA to Long Beach, and I'm only 30 minutes late, bitch. Get fucked. I was like so fucking over it by that point.
And so that's when you ended the friendship, right?
Not too long after that.
Yeah.
But that's part of the thing. It's like, that wasn't the main thing, but that's just one of those things where it's like, you believe that
you think the worst about me, why do I want to be around you? That's
right.
Really, there's this woman that I follow on Instagram. I find her account annoying, but it's like, here's how smart women treat men. And it's just all about like never being critical. Like,
ooh, I like this.
The average woman, if a guy was late, would say something like, you're late or whatever. But a smart woman says, I don't know, it's some way to handle saying things so that it's like feeding into the guy's ego all the time. But I don't like, it's manipulative and it's not honest, and it sounds exhausting. But I also understand that if you're constantly making someone, man or woman, feel that they're disappointing you,
eventually they're just gonna give
like,
up.
fuck yeah, it doesn't make them want to be better. If someone, like, it's sort of like that thing where if someone is constantly accusing you of cheating, eventually you may as well just do it.
Or it's just like, I can never change your mind.
Yeah.
And life's too fucking short. Like I am.
Yeah.
Even if you're right, like you don't want to be, here's the other part. You don't want to be around someone who reflects back to you a bad version of yourself, even if it's true. Right. Like nobody wants to look in the mirror, a bad mirror. You know what I mean? Like you never see those mirrors where you're like, oh, the lighting and I'm looking so ugly.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. And so don't be a person that does that for people. They're not going to want to be around. I'll be right back.
That's like when so the OC Weekly had this like.
Is there anything inside that you need?
Elliot's Christmas list.
Yes.
You wanted to know what gifts I have for Owen, so I was wondering if we should just bring them out here.
Let's do that later.
Yeah, bring the Christmas
The list.
and then we'll trade places because I need to pee anyway.
Okay.
So the OC Weekly put me on their cover. It was like, and I used to work there. So after I worked there, when I was on the Adam Carolla show, they wanted to interview me, and it was like people of OC or ooh, look at that cool camera situation happening on Daniel's iPad. And there was like 4 different covers. So there was like 4 different people on the cover, and they sent a photographer to my house, and we did a photo shoot, and he kept saying like, I know you've done, like, you have glam or you've done glam before. And he wanted me to like laugh really big in the photo, like laugh as big as you can. And that was the photo they used. And it's like me holding a microphone. It was my podcast microphone, holding a microphone, just going like real Mick Jagger style or Morton Downey Jr. I don't know. It was I felt, and I realize complaining about being on the cover of a magazine is like, shut the fuck up, bitch. But I'm vain. So, and I'm human. I felt like this is not a flattering photo of me. I do not relish this. This is not, I don't like this photo. And I imagine, this is how I imagined it went. I imagine the guy's like, she's done glamorous. She's done pretty glamorous, flattering. You know, let's do something different. Let's do character. And I thought, let's just stick with pretty, please. But then as I'm saying this, it's occurring to me, probably had nothing to do with what I wanted. It was probably the editorial direction they were going, which is let's do like raw, gritty, like character, not gritty, like dirty, but like let's do, you know, striking images as opposed to attractive images. Like we're not Orange Coast Magazine, which is a sister magazine of Los Angeles Magazine. Anyway, enough of me gibber jabbering.
I can only find one page of it.
Oh no, we can only find one page of Elliot's ransom note style Christmas list. This is one page of many pages. I will, let's see. Mr. Paw Work Diary series.
These are all like blind boxes.
Dressed to Impress Mystery Models dolls. Lana Fashion doll. Disney Stitch Kids Cuddlies plush.
Didn't get that.
Just Dance 2026 for Nintendo Switch limited edition.
I did get that actually.
Duo blind box. Series 5 BFFs blind box. Do you really know your family card game? That would have been fun. Do you not get
it?
Oh,
no,
good.
I think I got it.
MW Run the Runway, a daily cloud game, Etsy.
The Etsy stuff I didn't get. I didn't know what the hell that was.
Chocolate Bun Squishy, Cornet Squishy, Green Crunch Sensory Stress Ball.
I didn't know what any of that meant.
Okay. Clothes and Hoodies, Tapple, MGA's Miniverse,
Apple is this.
Real Brands.
You must play this in school.
Universal Pictures Wicked for Good Deluxe Alphaba doll with movie inspired outfit and 4 accessories. I like that he is including
there's
the whole name.
There's other versions.
Oh, okay.
So he wanted to make sure that
Universal Pictures Wicked for Good Deluxe Glinda doll with movie inspired outfit and 3 accessories. Next Playground Active Play System. P.S. Don't get me only blind boxes. Could you get me not only blind boxes? Thank you, Santa.
That was for Santa.
Also, the circled things I want the most.
What did he want? What did he circle?
He circled Dress to Impress Mystery Models dolls, Lana Fashion doll.
I'm not get that.
Just Dance 2026 for Nintendo Switch.
Get that.
MW Run the Runway.
I didn't get that.
Wicked dolls. Okay.
All right. Well.
His birthday's coming up too. That's what we'll say. If there's any disappointment tomorrow, we'll just remind
I'm not gonna feel too bad. He's getting so much shit. Like,
yeah.
Honestly. this kid's getting more than I fucking got in 5 Christmases.
I know. Daniel really wanted Mousetrap, the game.
I
What
did
did you
get
want?
Mousetrap. You know what's funny about that? There were 2 versions of Mousetrap. There's the Mousetrap everyone knows, which is that like Rube Goldbergian one. But there was another Mousetrap game that was like an electronic thing. And that's the one I wanted. And I got the other one. The other one was the one that became the like famous one that everybody remembers and loves, which is funny because that's actually the one I got, but that's not the one I wanted. Anyway, great story. What's everybody's best gift that they got
Yeah, that's a good question.
from Santa?
I was pretty excited when I got roller skates one year, and I had discovered where my mom hid the presents in her closet. So I would like go in.
Is it the same place we found them?
No, it was her closet. That you found them in my dad's closet.
Oh.
We found the presents posthumously.
The posthumous
Because we never got a chance to exchange gifts because my mom fucking up and died. So when we were at the house, we found the present pile, but no, it was in her closet. So I would like sneak in there, and you know those big mirrored sliding closet doors. They had like I can like still remember this like pushing it open, and then I saw the roller skates, and I was so excited, and then I got them. That was like probably one of my best gifts.
That's a great gift.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Daniel will be here with you.
Chat with me.
If you want to read comments, they're here.
All right, hang on, guys.
All right, I'm gonna take my phone and I'll just take pictures of the gifts that I got for Owen. I mean,
Yeah.
I wrapped already, but I can probably remember.
You can unwrap. Let's see. Can they see you? Oh my god, look at that creepy. That's like a horror movie. It's like a jump scare. Hang on, guys. I'm not ignoring you. All right, here, I'm gonna sit down over here. Okay, tell me your favorite gifts. Oh, look at that. It's a chat. I live in Tucson. You can take. Okay, hold on. I gotta catch up here. Were there calendars? Yes, there were. Oh my god. Okay, wait. She didn't read these to me. You guys. Okay, Sunnyside, tough high school. Was Sunnyside on the where was Sunny? Was that on the south side? I forget. Some of those schools were tough, and then some of the schools that weren't south side were tough. Like I went to Rincon, and Rincon was tough because we would bus kids in from the south side, and there was I remember, fuck man, I had like a guy who had the locker next to mine. He was like dealing drugs out of the locker, like coke and shit, and had a gun in his locker. That was fun. Hold on. And then I know that the year he used to try to beat the shit out of me all the time, and succeeded a couple of. I mean, not really. I mean, he would whatever. Beat the shit is too much, but he was violent. And I remember the year after I graduated, they got into like some sort of what was called a rumble, although I don't know, did people even call it that? That's like from the fucking 50s, but in the parking lot, and someone smashed his head with a ball peen hammer and put him in the hospital. And every single person I knew was like, did he die? So that's fun. Yeah, fuck that shit. I don't fucking miss anything about it. Okay. I didn't go to Castrano. No. I was like, my voice changed and I stayed in a little bit too long. Choir ain't as expensive as band. No, you're right. Choir was not expensive. Let's see. Smitty's. I don't remember Smitty's. We put out calendars. Yes. Okay. All right. Lived in Tucson when you couldn't make a left-hand turn on 5th Street. I know 5th Street was was 5th Street the one where they would change the middle lane depending on the time of day? So it would be like, or was that Tucson does this funky thing where it's like you have streets that are like, I want to say 3 lanes, where the middle lane is a turn lane, but then like for part of the day it becomes it's like one way, and man, you can get into some accidents. All right. Original Game Boy was amazing. That honestly, the Game Boy, I don't think anyone's improved on that. All right, let's see. What's up, Firmanang? South Side in the barrio. Yep. Fucking A, man. Tucson, people, I don't think people realize how rough Tucson can be. I mean, Tucson is like the suicide lane. That's right. That's right. I forgot they called it the suicide lane. Tucson, man, like my brother. I mean, granted, he was an idiot. He wanted to start his own gang in Tucson. Like I don't know what he was thinking. And one of his buddies was found fucking murdered in the trunk of a car out in the desert by one of the gangs on the south side. That was fun. Yeah, they do the street change thing in DC. Why do they do that? Just fucking carve out a new, like, the thing about Tucson is like it hits you when you live here in LA and you go back. There's so much space between the fucking businesses and the street. Like you could easily just put another lane in there. Like it's crazy how wide open Tucson is. But I don't know. There's also this like anti-expansion attitude in Tucson where it's like they would always vote down putting any kind of like freeway down the middle through the middle of town because they didn't want to like think of themselves as a bigger city than it was.
Just not smell good in here.
I know it's got like a stale.
Yeah,
Like
what is that?
I don't know.
I
Well,
have a bit of a funk in here.
I was just telling everybody about my little brother's
Accident?
No, that's the other one. The one when starting a gang and having finding his friend dead in a trunk. Merry Christmas.
I didn't know his friend was dead in a trunk.
Yeah, when he started the gang, one of the things like before
Gang. That's enterprising.
He's very enterprising. He is very enterprising. He was like, oh, it's a long story. But no, he thought he could do it. It was quite ambitious. The left green arrow after the lights in each intersection is always Balkans. Yeah, and also it's different from other cities, so you forget like if you're allowed to turn left. Hi. Are you gonna rap now?
Nope.
I'll just sit here and chat.
No.
So
no.
What are y'all doing? Are you guys having cocktails? Like, are you guys done wrapping your presents and just enjoying our struggle?
Let's trade places, please, because
look how tired you are. Like way past your bedtime.
Right. I have been trying to get Daniel to hurry up for days now because every year we do this. I am so
I know here and half of the gifts are wrapped.
You're right. I drank a third cup of coffee. He's right though. He really did. Oh, you warmed the seat for me. Oh yeah. So these
are for Owen?
No, none of that's for Owen. Oh. The Osea stuff is for your mom.
Nice. Okay.
Let me just make sure. Let's clean this off so it looks a little. This box is a little like banged up.
Was this like a TikTok?
Yes, it is. It was. I feel like this box looks a little. Doesn't look as beautiful as I want it to. Osea.com. Code Allison Rosen for 10% off. Did you know this is I'm gonna do a sponsorship in the middle? This is this Undaria algae body butter. It smells so good. Okay. It's a good gift. It's just I just wish the box wasn't as wish the box looked better. Okay. So that's that.
We're getting close to the end now.
Thank God. Because my bed is calling me. And then oh yeah, those are K-pop Demon Hunters figures that I got on TikTok, and they're crappy. Should we even give them to him?
No.
No, okay.
I mean, we can give them to
As a
him,
stocking stuffer.
or just on another occasion.
Was just listening virtually the same conversation with my sister, brother-in-law, and mom doing stockings. Wait, what conversation? The Osea body oil is so good. Oh, you mean this? The Undaria algae body oil? This is one of their bestsellers. And then they just sent me 3 new products, which all have a little bit of like natural retinol in them, and they're for night. Here's the weird thing. It was a dress. It said Allison Rosen, the Liz Moody podcast, and then I had my address, and I'm like,
Who's
so
Liz Moody?
she's a woman who has a podcast. And I'm like, so were these for her or were they for me? Because I have them now. I emailed the people who sell my ads, and I was like, just wanted to let you know that I received this blah blah blah. So anyway, okay. Oh, the should we give this now or later? Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, Elliot is the name of my son, and I was going to talk to you, Daniel. I figured out what it is that I have for Owen.
All right, great.
It's really not that much. It's less than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a book. It is a Minecraft joke book.
Okay.
I think he'll like it, but it's small. And then there's another book, which is like a big hardback book, and it's like Secrets of the Universe, and it's like, that's a nicer gift, but it's still a book.
Okay.
And then I have this game that I got on TikTok, but it looks fun. It's like this sort of dice game, and that's to both of them.
So
are we low on Owen gifts?
Okay, so it was the book about the universe. What were the other things?
The Minecraft joke book and the game, yeah.
How big is the game?
It's like this big.
Like, could that be a Santa thing? Or the book? Maybe the book. The universe book.
Oh yeah, maybe the universe book should be. Okay. Got the body oil for Christmas for my sister-in-law. Where do you use it? Leanne, I'm going to toss that question to you. I have used it on my legs though, but I am curious as well. And I think Superfan Megan, I think, was saying how much she likes it too, if I'm not mistaken. So I will have to unwrap the book, the beautifully wrapped book with the gift tag.
You don't have to.
No,
I just think it's like,
it's fine.
That evens it out.
No, it's fine.
Listen, you know the attention in this room.
So Owen is sick right now, which is no fun.
He completely blew up our plans.
Yeah. I use it after I get out of the shower, says Leanne. Do you put it on your whole body? Yeah, Owen is sick. And he has a fever. I wonder if he has the flu. That's what I'm wondering.
He wouldn't take his flu vaccine.
He wouldn't take the flu. I ordered Flu Mist, which is that the flu vaccine that you just sniff. And Elliot took it, and
Elliot is not sick.
And Owen refused. But I didn't really push it with Owen. Like I could have gotten him to take it, but I didn't. Because secretly I wanted to take it. And
is that right?
Yes.
You are the worst mother. Oh my God. And now he's sick. Unbelievable. That's right. What can you say about that?
I just feel like it's worse for older people to get the flu.
Well, considering the fact that your mom died of it a year ago. Well,
okay.
no, I think the reality is I don't think you could have gotten him to take it.
Well, I could have.
So you might as well have taken it. I mean, I'm glad you're going to be healthy. I don't mean to say that I'm.
No, but I could have
vaccine.
just gone to CVS and gotten the actual shot instead of taking my kid's medicine.
No, but what I'm saying is someone ought to take it.
Yeah. And it was the last day. It was going to expire the next day. Angela, question. Does the flu vaccine prevent you from getting the flu, or does it just make it more mild if you get it? Because I thought it just makes it more mild if you get it. But regardless, Owen is sick and the rest of us are not.
He'll be fine. He's just
Yeah, he's not going to die or anything. But he does have a fever and he's pretty unhappy right now. So, and he also has sick guy breath. Have you
oh, it
noticed?
is the worst.
You've noticed this too? Okay.
Oh my god.
I feel bad for him.
Well, at first I was like, oh my god, my kid just has bad breath. But then I'm like, oh, he's sick.
Yeah, no, he has like that sick breath.
Shit. What? Oh, that was the.
That's so funny that you noticed it too.
Oh my god, I think everyone so bad.
It's yeah. Okay. I know, and I brushed his teeth tonight and stuff, but I don't know that it's gonna fight the sick breath. Yes, that's what I was gonna say much earlier. So Elliot is 8 and he was brushing his teeth on his own. And the dentist told us, and I think I mentioned this on the podcast, that they need help until they're older. Like don't trust them to brush their teeth themselves entirely until you trust them to do until you would trust them to apply their sunscreen themselves. And I still help with the sunscreen. So we basically brush Elliot's teeth. His teeth are quite clean though. And I brought this up because this was part of the conversation. I was saying like our kids don't even know how to they don't tie their shoes themselves, even though we have taught Elliot. But I mentioned it to my therapist and she gave me a look, which she caught herself fast, but she just seemed sort of surprised when I said the dentist told us that. She seemed surprised. And I feel like it's this trade-off between independence, which I feel like as a parent, that's one of the main things you're trying to instill in your kids and you're trying to teach them is independence and self-sufficiency, contrasted with the best hygiene possible.
Well, I let Elliot.
On the other hand,
I let Elliot floss his own teeth.
So really?
He's
flossing his own teeth.
Well, after his last dentist appointment, he was like, "I want to start flossing."
That's great.
So, and I let him. I mean, I supervise, but.
Well, that's good.
So he's not,
Okay, here's the flu answer. It does decrease your chances of getting it, but clearly not 100%. Definitely decreases chance of serious illness complications. Kids aren't allowed to go to school in Australia if they can't tie their own shoes.
Interesting.
How do they test that?
The problem is almost no kids' shoes are lace shoes.
Most kids' shoes are.
It's not like I'm like, well, I'm not going to let my kids. It's just like there's never a reason.
Right. It's like, it's almost like learning cursive, except they do learn cursive and Elliot's super jazzed about learning it. I think we have soft, coddled children.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're young enough that it's okay still.
But Elliot's in karate. He's a purple belt.
Elliot is actually quite strong and he likes to pretend punch me and then stop right here. And I hate it. I don't like it.
They're soft in some ways, but I mean, I'm teaching them to fight, so.
Oh, kids wear uniforms in Australia. Yes, I forgot. I had to tie my own shoes in kindergarten because I had to wear saddle shoes, which are not comfortable. Has anyone here worn saddle shoes? Daniel, saddle shoes?
What's a saddle shoe?
A saddle shoe is I'll show you a picture. The break-in period for saddle shoes is longer than you want, except there was one year that I got like these soft saddle shoes. I don't know if they were canvas or I don't know what they were. They were like Keds saddle shoes as opposed to the traditional torture devices. These are saddles. No, that doesn't look like what I had. Oh yeah, see, there are some of these like soft saddle shoes that look a little different than what I had. I had the real traditional ones. They look like this. I mean, they're kind of hip. God damn it. like that.
Oh, yeah. There's like a real like Audrey Horn 1950s poodle skirt kind of shoe.
Yes, Audrey Horn.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah. Yep. Remember Buster Brown's?
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's where I got my first pair of saddle shoes. No.
Did you wear jellies?
Did I wear jellies? Yes. Okay, so there were two shoe stores in Fashion Island. There was Hemp Hills. Hemp Hills? It was like Hemp Hills, I think. And then Buster Brown. And when I picture the Buster Brown logo, he had like a Lord Farquaad haircut, right?
Yeah, he did. He had a funny haircut.
Yeah.
And did he have like a dog?
I think so. Yeah. It was like a kid with. He also looked a little. I'm also
like the male Annie.
But I'm also like confusing him with the Quaker Oats guy. Doesn't that Quaker Oats guy have a similar haircut?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why don't you pull up a picture there?
I will. Okay. But yes, at the same mall, there was this store called Kathy's, and that is where I got my jellies. And I had lots of jellies shoes, jelly bracelets, and I had two different kinds of jelly tote bags. And one of them, I didn't remember these jelly bags, you could like, it was like perforated and it snapped, and you could like pull it open. So it was just like a big plastic flap.
Jellies were the Crocs of their time.
Yeah, they were. Jellies were stinky and uncomfortable. Did you ever have them?
No, because they were for girls.
I remember the first purchase I ever made with my own money was a pair of plastic shoes. Do you want to know how much they were?
$2.
$4.
$4.
It was pretty exciting. Okay, I'm gonna look up Buster Brown's.
Is Buster Brown still around?
I can't imagine it. Yes. Oh my God. Buster Brown is so I don't think this is what wait, hang on. This dog is frightening.
Let me see.
He's so much like the Quaker Oats boy.
Hey, what's going? That's a Dutch look, right?
It feels Dutch to me, and that dog looks psychotic.
Is he winking, or is he like, what's going on?
He had one of his eyes plucked out. Yeah, he's winking.
That is a weird ass look for a fucking kid.
And like, there's no shoes in the photo either.
Like if a kid started dressing like that now, that would be. I don't know.
It'd be cool.
I guess that would be kind of cool. No, I don't know. Is it? It's like kind of like a.
Can you guys see that?
What even is that hat?
There's no feet in the photo. And I didn't remember him winking. We all remembered his.
Is there like an origin story for that fucking weird ass?
I think it's a comic strip. Let's see. Let's find out.
What's with the hat though? That is a crazy hat. Is that like some sort of weird beret type thing?
I don't know. What is going on? Look at his eye over here. He's got this like. Look at this one. That looks even scarier.
The dog.
The dog's like, hey, I want to eat your shoes.
Yeah.
Oh my. Look at this. This is also scary. How did we not recall that they were scary?
That's like some Five Nights at Freddy's kind of shit.
What's Five Nights at Freddy's?
That's that horror. It was like a game.
It's like it's Tom Green.
Right, Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah.
No, it's like a horror game.
Thank you, No Love for AZ.
No Love for AZ.
Stride Right. I also had Stride Right. Where was the Stride Right store? My kids have had Stride Right shoes too.
I think it all got replaced by Payless, right? Like
maybe. We were too fancy for Payless. You know how Payless is like you could pay more, but why?
You were like,
we were like, we're gonna pay more. We're gonna go to Nordstrom. I remember going to Nordstrom. No, not Nordstrom. It was like Robinson May. It wasn't. No, it was
Just
Robinson's.
Fashion
It
Island.
was at Fashion Island. At Fashion Island, they had I Magnin, Bullocks, Buffums, Broadway, and Robinson's. And I think we were at Broadway or Robinson's, and a pair of shoes was $40. And my mom was like, $40. What is this world coming to? It was like a pair of shoes for me. She was like so offended by that. Does Florsheim still exist? I remember Florsheim. I don't know if it still exists. The shoes that our kids have are most. I think Elliot's first shoes were Stride Right, and then we get
No, his first shoes. We went to that store in Beverly Hills.
yes. What is the name of it? It's
I
like
don't know.
practically Buster Brown's. The
Yeah.
name of
Remember
it.
him
There's
walking around?
yes.
First time.
It was
That
like his
so funny.
feet were glued to the ground.
It's like when you see dogs walking in shoes
Yeah.
for the first time. Yes, that was really funny.
Oh, there's it was like J something. There's this like famous kids shoe store in Beverly Hills, and they gave him a balloon. But I think that the brand was Stride Right.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. And then we get them Petty Ped mostly. When I lived in Scottsdale before Tucson, we go to Goldwater's. I didn't know it was related to Barry.
Oh yeah, Goldwater's.
By the way, we love Arizona. We're from Phoenix. Sorry, Daniel. We know you're from Tucson. It doesn't mean what it sounds like. LOL. It's more for the haters.
Well, okay, first of all, I love Arizona.
He has I couldn't decide if I want to say AZ or Arizona. He has Arizona pride.
I do. I love Arizona. I even have affection for Phoenix, although not love for Phoenix the way I do for Tucson. But, who knows? If I grew up in Phoenix, maybe I'd understand Phoenix better.
Is all of Phoenix like a big mall?
Phoenix is just very big.
But
just,
is there like Old Town Phoenix? Like the way Tucson has a very particular desert look. Does any of Phoenix look like that?
oh yeah. I think
Well,
that the thing in Arizona, pretty much everywhere in Arizona, to sort of embrace its Arizona-ness in
Yeah.
a way that like California doesn't have that as much. There's very much like people just bring with them from wherever they came from, like their preferences. So you'll have like homes that are like New England style homes next to like modern home, whatever. But
don't mind me. I have a headache.
yeah, I think
It's not you.
Phoenix definitely has like an Arizona vibe throughout the whole city, I would say. I don't know. What was your question?
Mine was whether Phoenix has a southwestern look, a desert look.
Southwestern, not like in that Santa Fe way.
Mm.
Scottsdale, I would say, like embraces like I don't know, it's a little different than like what you would think of as Southwest.
Okay, guys, now you can help me. How exciting for you. We're gonna in 2026, we're gonna finally get set up for video. And I know it's like, yeah, bitch, you've been saying that for a long time. I have been, but it's really gonna happen. And I have been trying to figure out what I want the studio to look like. And I need to figure out, I want to paint the walls. I think I want to put molding on the walls as well. And I want to figure out what color it should be. So, as you know, I got my colors done. And as part of that, they sent me this little booklet. Or no, sorry, I think I paid for this little booklet of my colors. And so here are all the colors that are supposed to make me dazzle, guys, and sparkle. And she included this one at the end, this is the deep palette, because I am a true autumn, but she thought I might also enjoy the deep autumn colors. So at first I was thinking brown. I want to go brown. But then the more I look at podcasts where the walls are like tan or brown, it doesn't really look great.
There's a lot of them that just have a beigey look. Like a lot of them are sort of in that skin tone palette.
Right. So I'm going to hold this up and tell me if any of these look like colors that okay, I feel like all that is kind of boring for walls. I mean, here's like that's a sort of a cream or like a taupe. If I just wanted to do a neutral taupe, how do I look against this? That's not bad. If I just wanted to do a taupe, but I feel like that's just gonna look like that's just a wall, you know, like I want something a little more. These are browns. You know, I do like the idea of red, like, but that is very bold. What about that? Like a saturated berry shade. Might be a little bit too much like welcome to my boudoir. Orange, it's funny. It's funny that these are supposed to be good colors for me because I've always assiduously avoided orange. And then I don't know. Are these really my colors? Can you imagine if I just had like mustard yellow walls? I think you would blend in with the brown. I would probably. Are you doing the walls all the same color or an accent wall? I'm thinking all the same color. Now, I always forget that apparently, according to Carol Braley, I can do like, you know, greens. But I feel like green, then it's just you look green screen. What's going on here? Now, there are blue, like a blue like that could be kind of interesting.
I think those would look good for you, just personally.
I asked Colin Perry because she as well is a true autumn. And she's like, I think you should do like blue or green.
Like a warm blue.
Yeah, I always forget that I can do a warm blue. I don't know. It's a different look. I was envisioning something very warm. I've been envisioning like brown or red, but these kind of look good. All right, a lot of people are liking the blues. Phyllis Hauser, hello. All right, let's see. It's sort of hard to tell with this, like, okay, here's the colors. You can't see me in it, but okay, here's the colors and here's my face. Let's see here. What about a green? Angela, I was just thinking green. My concern with green is that would it look like a green screen, kind of? Red would be too jarring, I think. Maybe. I tend to like reds and browns when I see other people with podcasts use them. You know what I like? I think that the way Amy Poehler's studio looks, which is kind of like peachy beige, that looks good. But then I was like, oh, peachy beige.
That's what I'm talking about, though. That's the trend. Like Call Her Daddy also has that.
I thought Call Her Daddy has like is it peach? I thought
it's all like skin like
it's like burgundy.
Various versions of like, you know, beige and brown. And
but
peach.
Yeah.
Beige, brown, peach. They're all something really
top left turquoise color. This one or dark teal towards the dark blue. Yes, definitely matte. All right, a lot of people are liking the blue. Wait, is it No Love for Arizona? Is it this one or this one? One is more, I cannot.
Sort of like an aquamarine or Mediterranean blue.
More like a dark teal. It's hard to tell what the
Those
colors actually are.
The top.
They are?
Yeah, those aren't blue. I mean, they're more green.
But someone's husband voted top left turquoise. Oh, you know what? I think this is looking turquoise, even though it's not really. Middle right, and is that these two? What color is this? What color is that, Daniel? That my index finger's on.
I mean, I don't know what you'd call it. It's sort of a green.
Blue.
Yeah, it's more. I feel like it feels more green.
And then here's more colors. I've pretty much decided that I pretty much only wear burgundy for my clothing. See, I've become a real burgundy, but I feel like burgundy for a studio is. I don't want anything too feminine. I don't want it to look like I feel like there's a real female hosted podcast look that I don't want. You're okay. You're right. So it would be this one. Yeah, that one. I like that one. That is a green, I think. Is this green?
Yeah.
That is green. It looks good though. It's so weird. I forget. Ooh, that does. What? That is a good color for me to sit against. Okay, we're looking at these ones now. Being in the wallet is making it a lot. You know, I think of autumn as like it's all Thanksgiving colors, but there's a lot more colors here that I'm not.
I just think it means with these things, it's like
Thank you, baby girl, for Tony 20.
it's just like the warm version of every color.
Yeah. And these are the deep colors. Hard to tell. All right. Would you like to hear some of the names of the colors that I can wear? Eggshell, mushroom, pecan. I'm just gonna read the funny names. You know, for a little while I was thinking terracotta, which is funny because I don't like that color, but I feel like a terracotta would be kind of, it might work. Pumpkin. Should I go pumpkin, guys? You know, I had that yellow backdrop for a while for Allison Rose's new best friend photos in the old apartment that I miss. I miss the photo setup. And I look at those photos sometimes now. I'm like, those looked good.
Well, that's because they were taken with a professional camera
Yeah, I know.
instead of just like a, well, and like more of a professional lighting setup. This is outside.
I know. We got to get that going again sometime if there's a way.
There's not any room for.
I know. Here, I'm going to show you guys some potential studio ideas that I had ChatGPT, and I'm sorry for the amount of water I'm wasting, but I had ChatGPT like put together a little thing. I don't love this, but the molding on the wall, if you can see it, it's sort of hard to see. The way like the molding on the wall, I kind of like that idea. Okay. Auto zoom. I just keep watching Daniel's camera. I know it's auto zooming in and out. Good night, Rose and Qantas. Santa has done his work and I'm so sleepy. Good night, Angela. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for spending this with us. I like the bottom one on the deep colors. Let's see which one that was. Oh, do you mean this red? That's kind of a nice and interesting color. That definitely has that like red situation. I want something like rich and professional looking. I don't mean rich like money. I mean like maybe I do mean rich like money.
Maybe we become like a money podcast.
A financial podcast. I don't know. It's hard though because my show is all about whimsy and cheese. So should I have a professional circus core?
Yeah,
my podcast is about cheese and whimsy and intentional poor taste. And yet for the studio, I am wanting something. Hey, ooh, what about this? What about the wrapping paper on the walls? That like a Ralph Lauren looking studio. That's so the opposite of like, it doesn't have to be though. Is it the opposite of who I am?
Do whatever the hell you want.
Give me a piece of that paper to hold up to my face, please. Sage green to attract money. I could try sage. Okay. Is it making me look washed out? I'm impressed with Daniel powering through the wrapping. Daniel is good at wrapping. Okay, now do you have a piece of red I can hold up next to me?
Hold on. Well, there's hold one of those gifts up. Yeah, let's see.
Okay. Do you want to watch me interview someone against this one, the red or the green? I feel like I need a bigger gift. A bigger swatch. Okay. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Right? Hey everyone. Hi, hello. Welcome to another exciting episode of Alice and Rosen is your new best friend. I'm excited to welcome to the show your husband and mine, Daniel.
Mm.
Or Wah!
Careful.
Hey everyone. Hi, hello. It's me, Allison Rosen. I'm excited to welcome to the show your husband and mine, Daniel Quantz. Everyone is saying they like green better.
I like that blue, that bluish green. I don't know if I like these green. Yeah.
Bluish green. All right.
So,
But Daniel, I thought the red looked good, but everyone here is liking the green better. Oh my
but you
God.
got to imagine that red, like how much of that red are you talking about? Like frame out like the whole room. That could be crazy making.
I mean, but see, like I'm looking at myself in the camera and I feel like I look better. Is the red too much? Is it like crazy like which one do I look
I
better
think
against?
red rooms
Red room.
make you like they've done experiments on this. Look it up. Like it's like it makes you
Crazy.
well, it puts you in a state of mind, like a agitated state of mind. So I think like having something soothing might be a good thing. Plus, I think that the other blue, I think it's very flattering to set against, especially like your skin tones contrast with the blue instead more than the red. So you'll pop from the background.
What's funny is I think that why is that? When I hold these against me, my skin looks whiter. Now it's the camera is
adjusts to the red.
is it the but why is it taking the color out of my face? Against with both of them behind me, it's making me white.
I don't know. All right, I think it's ribbon time.
He doesn't know, guys. That's it. That's it.
Guys,
Into that.
It's ribbon time.
It's ribbon time. If this was my Ustream show, I would like blow some kind of horn. And it's
Ribbon
time.
All right, here we go. Look at this big ass red ribbon I got.
I used ribbon on two of your gifts.
Ooh, look at you.
I know. I really went all out. It was well, excuse me. I didn't realize.
I mean,
I thought that was that like gross grain. That you know the ribbon, the like tiny little things that are like you, and then you like pull it against the scissors and it curls. I thought that was that. I didn't realize this was a big old sash, like you're making sashes for a beauty pageant.
yeah, that's what I learned. Like I honed my skills.
So I had a gift for Daniel. I have a gift for Daniel. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. I mean, I could tell you, but I'm not gonna tell him what it is. But it's two things that like go together. And I, with something like that, am hesitant to make it one gift because then it's one fewer thing to open. And when you're 100 years old, like we are, not that many gifts.
The only reason I would want two gifts to open. No, I don't. Listen.
Lies! You don't care?
No, I don't care about how many gifts I have to open on the day. I tend to like not even open my gifts. You don't pay attention.
All right.
So the whole point on the day is I'm focused on you guys, and then I usually put my stuff aside, and then everyone you watch, and then everyone's like, "Daddy, you haven't opened your gifts." So I think the boys will be more concerned with how many gifts I have to open than I am in terms of actual numbers.
This is what Daniel does.
I know you feel like this is inconsistent with what I've said, and I understand that.
That you're like,
I know.
you're always like, I don't care what you get me as long as you get me stuff that's thoughtful.
You
As long as you get me thoughtful gifts.
My logic
and
is
a lot
consistent.
of them.
It's that, but you don't understand the logic. I get that. It's confusing. It's fine.
And then on the day of, you then don't open any of your gifts, and so you have a big pile of gifts at the end.
That's right. Like, I don't care how many gifts it is. They just better be good ones.
Is that what it is?
No, but like, I honestly am not counting.
So you're saying now it's not about the number. It's not about the
No,
quantity.
but
It's about
what
quality.
I'm saying, the only point I'm trying to make is that I think the boys care though. Like, the boys tend to notice how many gifts I have. Like, I remember last year they were just really concerned.
This off on them.
Last year, okay.
No, go ahead.
I'm not being silly. The boys last year were like, Dad, he doesn't have any gifts, you know. And I was like, I don't care, but they did. So I'm just saying, like, if you're thinking about it, like, do more than one so that they will, I don't know.
I'm going to check out Sherwin-Williams Azure Tide because Betsy has it in her office and says it looks good on Zoom according to her colleagues. I will check that out. I'm going to write that down.
Does this look good against the green?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
I tried to, okay, let me just write that down real fast.
I'll just make sure this is fair. Hold on.
So anyway, 2 gifts that go together, and I was going to do them separately, but then I thought, but if he opens up like the lesser of the 2 that go together, it's going to give away what the other one is.
Why you control what I open, right?
Well, so I did what Baby Girl for Tony 20 has recommended, which is I took a ribbon and I tied them together. That's when I used the ribbon.
All right. Yeah, this is actually turning to be kind of difficult.
Do you need me to help you?
No.
Good.
I fucked up by keeping this over here, so.
You could just tie it in a bow and then tape it to the box.
I'm trying to do it the traditional way.
I know.
So. I'm gonna do it like, all right.
Oh, who's this for? Elliot? Is it
Elliot, this is
the Momo?
Yeah.
Guys, are you tired? I'm tired.
We're almost done.
I even had a third cup of, let's see if I have any coffee left. All right. I think I have a sip.
We are almost done.
Midnight coffee.
That feels like a Tom Waits album. Yeah.
What about the color of you? It does. You or your kid's birthstone, so it can have meaning behind it. Just an idea. I like that. My birthstone is emerald, so that would be a green. Their birthstones are amethyst. Yeah.
I have the world's dumbest birthstone.
What is it?
Peridot.
Peridot. Baby Girl for Tony 20. I do not normally stay up this late. Daniel does, but I don't. I shut down at like 10. I don't get into bed that early, but I try to. It's kind of a new thing though, because
sorry,
because no matter what, I am getting up no matter what, I'm getting up between 6 and 7. And now my mother-in-law is here and she naturally gets up very early. So she could get up with Owen, who gets up early, but Peter, our dog, wakes up at the latest he'll sleep is 7:30. And the minute he's up, then I'm like, I got to get him outside. And then I keep thinking I'll go back to bed, but then at that point I'm like, I'll just make coffee. So I've just been getting up early. That's why I have to go to bed early. Hey, my birthstone is Peridot. I like it.
You do? I mean, I just never, it's not like anyone's
always light green, right? Yes, Daniel's a Leo.
But it's not like anyone's like, honey, will you get me a Peridot necklace? for my birthday.
Maybe no love for Arizona is.
Well, you know what?
Maybe there's beautiful paradox.
Maybe I need to be educated about paradox. I don't know. All right, trying to figure out how to tie a bow on a present.
My sister and I sold a lot of my mom and my grandmother's jewelry because it just seemed like the responsible thing to do, like trying to get through everything and like just liquidate everything. It's going to be easier than trying to assign values to it and being like, okay, if you keep this, then it's worth this much. And if you keep this, then it's worth this much. And like, it's not just between her and me, because there's my brothers too. So we got to be really fair about it. And there was this ring that she had offered me many times over these. I don't know if she was offering it to
Your mom?
me. Yeah. I don't know if she was offering it to me like, you can have it, or just like, are you interested in wearing this? And it was this big brown, it was a gold ring and it had a big brown stone that I thought was like a topaz. But it was very art deco modernist. It was like a trapezoid. It was big, a cocktail ring, a trapezoid shaped cocktail ring stone. And it just never felt right on my finger because it was just like kind of gaudy in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And when we sold it, as it turned out, because when I saw it on the auction website, it was actually like a sapphire or something.
Oh shit!
Anyway, long story short,
You sold a fucking sapphire by accident.
I mean, we got money. It was sold for like $800 or something. But long story short, that is one of the things I regret selling. Like, why did we sell that? You know? And my dad had given my mom a tennis bracelet. And we sold that. And it's like, that had a lot of sentimental value. Why did we sell that? And then there was this Hermes scarf that my dad had given my mom. That also, those are like the two gifts that he had given her that had a lot of sentimental value for her. And we sold that too. And for that, we got like $100 or something. And it's just like, but you know what? Instead of being sad about the items that we sold, I'll just look at the millions of boxes of junk that I still have that I need to
get rid of it.
That I need to get rid of. Yeah. I might have a picture of the ring. I'll show you. But also, it's not like baby girl for Tony says, just think someone else is enjoying those items. That's true. And they're enjoying them more than I would. Truly, the reason we sold all those things is because we didn't think we would wear them. The tennis bracelet, though, maybe.
No.
But I don't think I would. I wouldn't wear like a diamond bracelet. That doesn't really feel like me. And I don't know. That's not me, but I'm gonna find the ring for you guys.
I gotta get some sharp scissors. Oh,
Daniel has to get sharp scissors. He'll be right back. Okay. Hang on, dudes. I'm gonna find it. I'm not even in the right place. It's gonna take me a minute because it's in collections, albums, shared, other jewelry.
all right.
No.
Okay, let's see now.
Here it is. It's kind of pretty in the picture, and given that I am a true autumn, it would go well with my complexion. But what you can't tell from this picture is like it sat very high.
What do you think? Huh? Pretty, huh?
Ooh, that looks really good, Daniel. Here's an, you can sort of see how high it's like, it's a big ring. Bye, Lisa.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to Lisa.
You made the right choice too, got it. Yeah, it is. Thank you. I think so too. I wouldn't actually. Here's another one. I don't regret selling this one. That's a huge ass ring. I forget what that was. And then this one I thought I would keep. But then the more I thought I'd keep it, the more I thought it looks like a sports logo. Doesn't this look, is it the Celtics? What does this look like, Daniel?
That looks like the Colts or something.
Yeah. And I was like, it looks like my mom is still, Erin says my mom is still dealing with her parents and grandparents' estates decades later. You've made amazing progress on it with hopefully fewer fights in the long run. Thank you.
We blazed through that
I'm
day.
actually I'm happy that we were able to get through it in a year. Baby girl for Tony. Wow, your mom liked interesting pieces. I think these were my grandmother's. So my mom's mom, actually. I think she's the one, and I think my mom inherited them from her.
Your grandmother was a very stylish.
My grandmother was very stylish
lady. She was like a fashion model, wasn't she?
She had been a model, yeah, in Vienna, before she left because of not. Look at these bees. Remember when everyone had those?
Because of the Nazis.
The Nazis, yeah. Here's a pair of earrings I regret selling. Okay, bye for real, Lisa. Oh, and then this is this diamond, this mushroom brooch that I was like, wow, that's ugly. I thought it was ugly. And these two pairs of earrings that seem similar. This thing is like, it was like this big. I thought it was pretty fugly. When we took the jewelry to get appraised, the jeweler was like, now this is something that like someone is gonna fall in love with. This is like this is just like gonna be a hit. And then the auction house, yes, the auction house said the same thing about this. Look at it. Would you think that that's something that's like,
well, I think there are people who are really the fuck into mushrooms. So like, I don't know that that piece appeals to me aesthetically, but I could see how
it's made really well, I guess. I don't know. But here's the thing that's crazy. So the auction house, right, who wears brooches exactly? The auction house.
You know who wears brooches?
Old ladies?
Derek Huff.
And Derek Huff.
Derek Huff is Johnny Brooch.
Yeah. So the auction house sold it, and then next to it, they had another one that was, are you familiar with Van Cleef and Arpels? They make those like there's a very popular style of necklace and charms that they wear and stuff. People named Pauline and Mildred, exactly. Anyway, there was it looked, the Van Cleef and Arpels one looked identical to this, only it was like this part was red instead of blue. And it sold for, this one sold for $6,000, I think. And the Van Cleef one sold for $13,000. But most likely, since they're identical, I think this one probably was Van Cleef, but I don't know why it doesn't say it.
Lee Van Cleef?
Doug Van Cleef.
No, Lee Van Cleef.
Oh, who's that? Is that a real person?
From The Good, the Bad, the Good.
Oh, okay. Anyway, enough of my jewelry regrets. The auction house takes a cut, by the way. It's not like we got that money, but then these actually in the same style, like sold for a decent amount too. I don't know. I don't know what would be the circumstances that Van Cleef would have like not put their name on this, but I forget why it was determined that there was a good chance that this one probably was Van Cleef, but because it didn't say it, didn't have what they call a maker's mark. Here's a couple, speaking of brooches, here's a couple brooches, excuse me. Here's a couple of more that I considered keeping because they're so cute, but I didn't because like, when am I going to wear, can you guys see that? When am I going to wear like a little cat or a little penguin? But I thought those were cute. Uh-oh. Now we just have to look at jewelry. Oh, here's a ring that I didn't keep because I never would have worn it. It's like a ram's head. Um, no love for, I know the cat and the penguin are cute. Like, honestly, here's the thing. This is my advice. Okay, I am touching that to make it focus on me. At the time, I was like, I just want to get rid of everything. I want to get through everything. I already have a house full of shit. I do not want more stuff. And I just want to finish this process. But then as more time went by, I found that I did feel more sentimental attachment to stuff. And like the estate sale, I think was kind of one of the hardest situations because the estate sale woman was posting stories of like items that were for sale. And I was like, oh my God, that's my snare drum that I accidentally left in the house. Oh my God, that's the needle point that my mom made for me that I left, that I had on my, bedroom wall when I was a kid. That one burns a little bit. That's a little bit like, but just for sentiment, like, am I really going to put up like a Raggedy Ann or a Woodstock needlepoint? But I remember my mom like had actually made that for me. It's messy work getting through an estate and liquidating a house and all that stuff. It's unpleasant. Enough of that. Sorry for being a colossal bummer, guys. Let's talk about something that's less sad. Let's talk about with everyone.
Mormon wives.
Mormon wives. Is anyone else watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Are we ready to watch the reunion, or do we have one more episode?
Did you
this
fall asleep?
Season is never.
I finished the season.
Oh, you
I
did?
don't know if you stayed awake.
Well, okay, so we're on the final episode of the season.
Did you see like the scene with Taylor and Chase?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
So
baby girl for Tony 20. I have regrets not taking more time off work to thoroughly go through my dad's house. Also guilty I didn't keep more of my mom's unicorn stuff, but where would I put it,
There's no way to go through an entire house full of stuff and not have some things that you wish you want to.
ASD FGHK, have you put your mom's vibrators to good use, LOL. Those went immediately from the drawer into a trash bag.
Mom had old-timey vibrators plugged in.
She had one modern vibrator and one old-timey plug-in vibrator.
Yeah, she had one of the really fancy newish ones.
Lilo.
Lilo. And then she had a plug-in model. Your dad had 2 anal scopes.
Yes, but I don't think that those were.
He was a doctor.
My dad was a doctor, but I don't know that doctors use anoscopes. I don't know why he had 2 anoscopes. One of them is in our closet right now because I'm like,
oh, it is?
Yeah,
honey. No.
Because I think you can sell that. Like people collect old medical equipment.
Yeah, old medical.
I think maybe that's why my dad had it too. I feel like it was even predated his time.
Feel like the kind of thing where it's like from early 20th century kind of medical equipment. It really seemed
right.
But
okay.
I don't know.
I loved the vibrator and gun story when you told them on the podcast. It really was good content. So much of this year was hard, but it was entertaining.
The letters.
Oh my God. So speaking of jewelry, I'll show you. There's actually a ring that I could show you the actual ring, but it's in the house. I have a photo of it though. There's a ring that I kept because I really like it. But upon reading the letter where my mom complimented my dad on his
Schwanz.
stupendous and superhuman penis, in that letter, she thanked him for the jade and diamond ring that, anyway. So now that ring is like tainted.
Why tainted? I think that's a beautiful, testament to their love for each other. That they, she loved his dong. Listen, we're living in the era where
Here's the ring.
Taylor's
That.
making little girls sing about her fiance's dick.
See, it's so pretty, but now I'm just thinking of my dad's penis. Ew! And also, the ring looks like sperm.
Let me see.
My aunt and her cousin went to war over great-grandparent letters in one estate. Like how so? Like over who got to keep them? Can we talk for a second about Tony's inability to find the spurting penis doodle drop? I found it in 1 second. I
think you're being passive aggressive.
I don't think so, but during the show, I sent him a link. I said, I think it's in this folder, and it's right there.
I just would say, like, I would think that a drummer would be good and would enjoy drops.
I know.
He does not like it. He's overwhelmed.
Yeah, here.
Maybe if we put him on like a drum kit.
Spurting penis doodle. I mean, come on. It's over for you bitches. That's right.
I'll never forgive Alaskan Marmalade.
It is like remarkably scrotal looking.
Her.
How funny. It's just playing drops. How fun.
What is that is that just a folder?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Duty.
They both wanted them. We ended up compromising by getting them all scanned. Yes, we are scanning all the family photos. Okay.
By the way, that is such a racket.
Scanning family photos.
That's companies that charge you to scan for. Oh my God.
I think it's money well spent.
No, I know. I'm just surprised.
It's expensive.
At how expensive it is. Not that it's not worth it, but still.
Dude, chill. What's in your penis face?
Gotta listen to Duty again.
Penis face.
A spurting penis doodle. It's over for you bitches.
That's right. I'll never forgive Alaskan Marmalade.
It is like remarkably scrotal looking.
Because sometimes I masturbate and I go, how much longer are we going to do this for? Let's all have a kiss with our wax lips. Go die already.
I think they must be alphabetical. I'm imagining that's the poop in your butthole. I am the one who poops.
Can we talk about something? Bing, 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 bing.
I'm gonna take my shirt and bra off. I don't like a man who would do a pirate voice.
Hey everyone, hi, hello, it's me, Allison Rosen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Allison Rosen as your new best friend.
Todd Cooper.
Patreon.com/Allison Rosen. AllisonRosen.substack.com.
Happy to see a butthole every now and again wouldn't be that bad.
What is a normal vagina?
Urethra or
What's
vaginal?
that?
I don't know. Who said what is a normal vagina?
That sounds like one of those NPR voices, like what's her name?
What is a normal vagina?
Urethra.
Doesn't that
Oh, it's Suchin Pak.
Mm.
No, you do not. You know what? Harry and Meghan, kind of jerks. They didn't get back to me.
I'm gonna nibble on some minestrone while we record. Derek is down to clown.
I'm a stickler about my ornaments. Tiny, little.
Stickler about my ornament.
Just use the year to play that.
I'm a stickler about my ornaments.
Little loads.
My husband is fucking a pet.
It's less than you think, but more than you expect. Do you like this or that? Do you like
I need to
this?
hear my husband is fucking up.
My husband is fucking a pet.
It's less than you think.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
This or that, this or that. Oh, we're doing this or that.
Oh boy, I forgot.
Can you believe I just made that up, Tony?
Wow.
You really... I'm a bad person.
I dropped.
I got over nuts.
Man, I wish I could like rub one out.
Don't fuck with America. Don't fuck with America. Excuse me. I feel like I'm the maxi pad expert here.
Why am I wasting this time with this bullshit? Why am I listening to this podcast? Ugh, my wife.
Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon.
Oh, that's Jenna.
The little dog laughed to see
Aw.
sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
If I met someone like me, I would hate him. Oh, she is such a queen. Oh my God, you made that into
All right.
a.
That was fun. I could sit there all night and listen to drops.
Play some kind of
Oh.
drop.
Get Bob Bryan for drops if he's healthy enough too. I have actually thought about that. I
What
don't know
is
if you
his
would-
health situation?
I don't know. Yeah, how is he doing health wise? The maddest I've been all year listening to your podcast was when Daniel told the story about how your now former next door neighbors who didn't recognize him and they were the ones whose dog killed your dog. Oh my God, I know Daniel.
Those people.
I really missed the Jenna, Al, and Greg days. Such good laughs, especially when you all sang the fruit song. There's been a lot of opportunity for the fruit song of late. I know. Have you tried watching The Pit? I
can't.
tried and I didn't last very long because it was just like too much medical trauma, but I would like to watch it at some point. Photo Eterno, my wife and I often quote, "My father once ate my sister's biscuit." That is the best accidental quote ever. How are we doing, DQ?
Almost done.
We're almost done. Look at all this ribbon.
I know these are from years gone by.
RJ City is my favorite guest. He's coming back. He and Dalton are coming back in January.
Yeah.
Yes. These are the guests that I have. So we have Danielle Koenig. Yeah, Koenig. No. Yes. When people have the name Koenig, sometimes I forget if it's Koenig or Koenig. Danielle Koenig and Joe Quazala. We have Jordan Morris and Jesse Thorne together. And then we have RJ City and Dalton Castle. Those are booked so far. We met Jenna a few years ago at her comedy show in Vegas. She was pregnant with her last baby. We sat front row and she kept making eye contact with us. My husband was so giddy. I love that.
Jenna is
I
so
miss
fucking
Jenna.
Funny.
Yeah, she's really, her stand-up is really funny.
Her stand-up's so good. And also, guys, Lizzie Cooperman is so
Lizzie
funny.
Cooperman is hilarious too. Yes.
We're lucky to have some very funny people.
Yes,
on
we
the
are.
show.
I need to say something about Jenna because we just heard her sing. So there was a period of time when they were doing the show where they would bring Sam over
Yeah.
and put her to sleep in my room with a baby monitor while they did the show. Remember our electricity went out and it started getting really hot and
Yes.
grabbed Sam and left with her. We did the show in the dark.
He left, right?
Yeah, because he had to
He
get
went
her to
home.
air conditioning. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I would be in the other room. They would bring her over a little bit early and like put her down, and I would be in the room and I would hear Jenna singing to her, and Jenna has the most beautiful voice, and I would be like, this kid doesn't realize like how lucky they are to have a mom with this beautiful singing voice,
Yeah. Then I
unlike
should say-
my honking donkey voice. Okay.
Yeah,
Good
like,
night,
you can't,
Aaron.
like-
Merry Christmas.
Like, you can't carry a tune. That's one of the weird things about you. You know who's got a good singing voice?
You.
Elliot.
But you have a good singing voice too.
Guys, we're gonna do a Christmas album one of these days. My dream is to do a Christmas album, an ARIYNBF fundraising Christmas album, and invite like some of the bands and people we know to write Christmas songs. And I think I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna write a Christmas song.
I love it.
here. And so you watch out for that, because my dream is to have Allison host a live,
Yeah, he's
Christmas
been trying to get me to do
spectacular.
this for so long.
but she's a real Grinch.
Aaron has been laughing, grimacing, listening to me respect/ignore Daniel's boundaries. Wait, ASDF blah, 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 says I hate the guy who brings his dog. Don't ever have him on again. That's Taylor. Oh my god, I can
Oh,
never.
I love
Taylor
him.
Williams, and I like him. Why do we
He's-
not like him?
Yeah, what's the problem with
Baby girl for Tony, I think it was last year, but I sent you the video of RJ City and he gave you a shout out. My friend was on the wrestling cruise and made him do the video saying hi to me and shouted you out. I remember that. Yes, I totally remember that. I think it was longer ago than last year though, unless I'm just not remembering correctly.
I do sometimes wonder if like people who I like in the studio, if it doesn't, because sometimes you'll have guests and then people are like, I didn't like that person. I'm like, I really like that person. And it's like, to the listener, it's different than being in the room with the person.
Maybe. Well, yeah, obviously, but not everyone. But I mean, even like
No,
on
but
the
I'm so,
Gorilla
like,
show,
surprised.
but like Dag, there were people who didn't like Dag, and I was like,
No, but most people like that. I'm just saying, like, sometimes they'll be like, oh, like a lot of people didn't like that person, but I'm surprised because I thought that was really good.
yeah.
But-
But is it a lot of people, or is it like it's a
Well-
lot of people? You can never
You never know. really.
extrapolate. The dog guy makes me laugh. It's hard to know if 4 people tell you they don't like someone. Is
Okay.
that representative?
I'll say
or-
this about Taylor. No, I won't say this. Never mind.
I can't remember you having a guest I didn't like. Thank you. What were you gonna say?
I don't want to know.
Bring back
Nothing about him.
bring back Dag. He was great. I tried to get Dag on the show so many times.
Dag is elusive,
Yes, he is.
but he does like Allison.
I like the Chickweed Rage couple. Yes, me too.
Love them.
I need to get them back.
We may see Jeff tomorrow.
Yes. Jeff and Wendy are having a party. The one that we went to last
Owen
year.
is healthy.
So we will go to that if Owen is healthy.
And
I don't
I'm
want
gonna
to bring
check
a
out-
sick kid.
Jeff's new Christmas ornaments for this year.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got to see his 2025 Christmas ornaments because
Right.
he's super into. I even looked. So my whole thing this
It's
year.
12:25 a.m. That feels like a special time given that it's 12:25.
Oh, yeah.
Make a wish.
Nope, you're still here.
Get one.
Is
Get one. One of my all-time faves is Jackie Johnson. I love her. We love her too.
she coming back soon?
She needs to come back. She was burnt out last time she said she was taking a little break. She was taking a little break. And then I'm like, oh, and you're on
Yeah,
every single podcast
Yeah,
right
they
now.
could be on like a serious show.
But then I think like I can't really hold it against her.
No, I mean, don't hold it against her. You just take it personally.
I just take it personally. Exactly. I miss Betsy. I need to have her back.
Betsy. Oh my God, who is Betsy? We just saw Betsy with someone,
John Gabris.
John Gabris, who's also great. Love these people.
Right. But with Jackie, I feel like she'll periodically do that. She'll be like, I'm feeling a little bit burnt out right now. And then I'll ask her like a month later and she's up for it. So
Jackie's been having some procedures. She's very open about it. Yeah, there's some good folks out there in the world.
Baby girl for Tony 20. A while ago, you mentioned you asked someone to come back and they told you no, but you never revealed who it was. That is a behind the Patreon paywall classified
You
info.
haven't talked about that? I feel like you talked about that.
Publicly, I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I
Oh.
don't know.
Okay.
Oh no, that the lady comic who plays keyboard while talking, that is Lizzie Cooperman.
That's Lizzie, and
we love her.
we do love
Yeah.
we do love us some Lizzie Superman.
I do. Speaking of Patreon, I will now give all my plugs. Patreon.com/Allison Rosen. Also, I've been TikToking more. I'm the Allison Rosen over there. I'm gonna have to go dig. Wait, are you Patreon baby girl for Tony 20? Are you a Patreon member? No shade if you're not. I'm just asking because if so, then I can just tell you.
I legit feel like Lizzie Cooperman is one of those people.
I feel like Daniel's gonna leave me for Lizzie Cooper.
No, I just feel like she should be way more famous than she is.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I don't understand why.
The world
I mean, I
hasn't
do.
caught up.
I do understand, but the world does not know what to do with her.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks that she's not huge. But I
Right.
don't know what that would be like if she was huge either.
I'd like to rebroadcast the Wink Martindale and his wife interview. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I think that Daniel is gonna leave me for Lizzie Cooperman. I think he's also gonna.
There's so many other like OnlyFans models I would leave you for.
I think he's gonna leave me for this mom that has kids in she has a son in Elliot's class and a daughter in Owen's class. She's room mom for both.
Stop. She could be listening.
She's very involved.
I think it's pulling her up more. I'm not
Daniel,
going to leave you for
hang
her.
on.
I'm just going to leave you for someone like her.
Daniel,
someone who is as involved in motherly duties as she is.
Daniel frequently comments on how impressed he is with how much she does. And
Where's the Zoom?
and I just feel like he's probably going to leave me for her. And I don't really blame him.
So, anything's possible. They need to keep you on your toes. Who will you leave me for? You'll leave me for a nap.
I would like to leave you right now for a nap. No offense. Remember when you thought that you were like, if you weren't with me, you'd be with like Nick Kroll. You were convinced that I had a
You
crush.
would have ended up with Nick Kroll.
You were convinced that I had a crush on Nick Kroll when I never did.
Stop talking about Nick Kroll when we
That's
texted him.
funny. That's not.
Oh my god, you were just like so like in love with Nick Kroll.
That's
Like,
not.
he's
I've
so-
never had a crush on Nick Kroll. That's not true.
Listen, I get it. He's a talented dude. He's rich. You would be way better off with Nick Kroll.
Literally never. I've never said anything other than I think he's funny.
And rich. Y'all
I
know
don't
he's a
think-
billionaire, right?
I don't think I even knew that at that time.
No, for real though, you would have ended up with Eve from Eels.
Okay, I don't think so. There was a guy who came on the Corolla show who asked me out early on, and you and I were dating, but we weren't exclusive yet.
Did I know about this?
No, but I didn't go out with him.
Who was it?
And then he texted me when we came to New York as well, seeing that I was in town.
Tell me about that either.
No, I didn't.
So you were secretly like keeping that door open.
Well, no, because I didn't go out with him.
I know, but you were like, maybe.
He came on the show with.
This was awful.
When did Larry Flint die?
Larry Flint? Jesus Christ, I don't know. But what am I talking about? He died on April 23rd.
The guy had something to do with Milos Forman or Larry Flint or Larry Flint's lawyer or something.
Okay.
Could Larry Flint have come on the Adam Carolla show when I was there?
I doubt it.
I gotta look that up. I feel like this guy's name was like David or something.
Well, that
I don't
really
know.
done. David,
He came on with someone that had something to do with Larry Flint.
was he famous?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Well, he had something to do with something.
Cool.
They were like working on a project. Oh yeah, he died in 2021. Okay, Giovanni would know. So he must have been on the show.
Larry Flint.
Yeah, but who
Huh.
did he come on with? Okay, let me see. Larry Flint, Adam Carolla. I gotta figure out who this dude is. Um, he went on in 2008, I think. It looks like he also, yes, but I think it was during my tenure there. Okay. It looks like he came on in 2011, which is when I was there. All right, Flint. July 2011 ACS. Who did he come on with and why? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll search my name too. Are the gifts with the ribbons from Santa? No.
We're not wrapping the Santa gifts.
Daniel's thing is that Santa doesn't wrap. For our children, at least.
He didn't wrap for me. In hindsight, maybe it was better to have him wrap. That way it's clearer to the kids which gifts are for them. I was an only child, so it was obviously all for me. So it's like kind of a problem. I hadn't thought about it, but now it's too late.
This is a case for Giovanni. God damn it. I wish I could remember. Also, apparently, according to my friend, it was author David Eisenbach. Thank you. How did you find that? And why was he? I gotta look him up. Why was he on? Why was he on?
Did
with
you write
them?
a book about him?
He must have. They must have written a book together or something. Thank you. Yes, this is him.
Let me see. Oh, okay. That was your alternate reality boyfriend.
He's a historian and expert on media and politics and a lecturer in the history department at Columbia.
Look at you. You could have been living in New York, honey.
I know.
And, dating some hoity-toity fucking, or married to some hoity-toity Columbia professor.
Books. One Nation Under Sex with Larry Flint. There we go. Power of Google. I Googled it too and couldn't find it. That's weird. I feel like someone asked me something a moment ago.
Oh, I'm getting fucking tired of doing this shit.
Baby girl for Tony 20. When I asked if she's or he, but I'm assuming a she. Yeah, she. Patreon member. I haven't, but I am dropping some pods because they've all gone crazy. So I should just add more Allison to my life. Unfortunately, that is starting that song that I don't want in my head. Do you know the song?
Yeah, we just heard it the other fucking day.
But anyway, yes. Add me to your life, patreon.com/AllisonRosen. Get 2 months free if you do an annual subscription. But I have a question. Who are the pods that have all gone crazy? I want to hear about
like
what?
Crazy how?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I want to hear about podcast. I need some dirt and some dish. Someone give me some gossip, please.
And we hate other podcasters, so please talk shit.
We hate other podcasters. You know my rule. You cannot mention another podcast in this room. I'm just kidding. We like other podcasters, but we don't like all of them. What?
We don't.
There's some that I like.
Who?
I like Jordan Morris.
I mean, you have friends of the show we like, but like I'm just saying, like other podcasters that are not friends of the show.
Oh. No, I have no use for them. Like, here's the thing. I invented podcasting and no one seems to recognize that.
For real though, you are like an OG podcaster.
But it doesn't mean dick
No
anymore.
one seems to give a fuck.
No one cares.
You got fucking people like Amy Poehler coming on being like, oh, look at me. And
Yeah.
they act like
That
she
neophyte.
they fucking act like she invented podcasting. No, I like Amy Poehler's, but like,
I like her and I like her show.
what
But
the fuck? Yeah, the Call Her
Alex-
Daddy. That fucking documentary about her acted like she invented the idea. Oh, so annoying. That was really annoying. Whatever.
The thing that's annoying to me is when people I know talk about having just listened to so and so on Call Her Daddy, and it's like,
Fuck that shit. You're out of here. If you say that shit on here, you're fucking dead to me.
but it just makes me real. It's sort of like, you know what it is? It's like if you are someone who's into fashion and then the person around you is like, oh yeah, I bought this at the Gap and I bought this at Old Navy. And it's like, oh, you non-discerning swine or something. And it's like, well, that's, because like I'm not a fashion person.
I'll be right back. I gotta get.
So I don't shop at exclusive stores or anything like that, and I don't really know the difference between all the things and blah blah blah. What is the point I'm trying to make? The point I'm trying to make is for someone who's not into the art form and who's just like listening to what their pod catcher is feeding them, it makes sense that you would end up listening to these incredibly popular mainstream shows. But just for someone who's been doing it for so long, I do find that frustrating. Okay. Well, I finally dropped Adam in August for obvious reasons, but there's this guy, Zach Peters, who used to do mainly Bravo, but he's turned into a woman-hating weirdo. I don't know Zach Peters. I listen to a lot of Bravo gossip podcasts, Lala and Sheena from VPR. Did you see that Ryan Bailey was on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? That was exciting to see. Oh yeah, so anyway, quick Secret Lives of Mormon Wives chat for a second, because I feel like that came up a while ago. This season is boring. It is boring. It's thin. And I feel like they're having trouble finding drama. And so they're really making hay with this whole Demi, Marciano, Jesse, Jordan, suddenly Dakota thing. But like, it's not, I don't know, it's just not sustaining my interest in the same way the first two seasons did, because I could not watch the first two seasons fast enough. There's just not enough going on. There's not enough drama. Oh, but I guess are Jason and Michaela on the outs? It seems like maybe. I want everyone to know, when we came out here, I said to Daniel, do you think we can be done by 11? And for people in a different time zone, that was an hour and 40 minutes ago. And he said, yes, I think so. For some reason, this just always, the wrapping just takes forever. Other than yours, my fave. Thank you, No Love for Arizona. I listened to Snap, Judgment, and Rotten Mango. I don't even know what Rotten Mango is. The whole Jesse and Marciano thing was so stupid. It really is. And the reunion was dumb too. Stassi could have done better. I've heard it was not good. But Demi accusing Marciano of assault or whatever she accused him of is troublesome and annoying, because it's so clearly, I mean, it's see that's the thing, everyone's afraid, you're so afraid to say it because no one wants to not believe someone who might be a victim, but it's so clear that like she's making it up after the fact, right? That's my read on it. I think that's everyone's read on it. Demi has to, yes, she's lying. She continued, whatever. It's like it's very uncomfortable and loaded to talk about it because you don't want to be seen as not believing a victim, but she so clearly is playing everyone. Wait a minute, Lisa Vanderpump said there's footage of what though? The inappropriate touching, the supposed inappropriate touching. Okay, what's everyone going to be doing tomorrow for Christmas? We're going to be here. I'm going to make my green bean casserole. And then we may go to a party or we may not. Marciano is suing her now. I heard, and good for him, probably. I don't know. They probably all suck. Sorry for all the yawning, guys. Footage of nothing that she said happening. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, she's totally lying. She's lying. She's awful. But she's very pretty, but awful. This is the time of night where I begin to think of like, okay, what all do I have to do when I go inside before bed? I'm not wearing makeup, but I did fill in my eyebrows and I put a tiny bit of powder on. So I will have to wash. I have to do a full washing of my face. The full skincare thing, but it's not a lot at night. I do not have it in me to do a red light mask tonight. That's not going to be happening. No one cares. Okay. I would say no one cares about what I have to do to get ready for bed. So weird. Her husband was married to a lady that was a friend of the housewives of Salt Lake City. I know. Her husband was married to a woman who looks like Sarah Paulson, kind of. Yeah, she is really pretty. And she's had a lot of work done, but I think it all looks like very natural. Until you see pictures of how she used to look, and then it's like, damn, there's a lot of. How's the nose since you got bonked? It is better, thank you. For anyone who doesn't know, I got headbutted by Owen for the third time in my life. And it was very sore, but I'm okay now. Did Jenna tell you what she knew of the Salt Lake City housewives? Yes. I think what it was that they were all at dinner and they were all getting along, right? Even though they're like pretending to hate each other. Maybe it's like wrestling. Where is Daniel? Does anyone know why he went into the house? I can't remember. But all I know is I am losing steam. I'm going to have to begin shaking my head back and forth to get some energy here. Owen, when he is trying to fall asleep or like to soothe himself, he rocks back and forth like this. I'm going to have to do the Owen rock. It is kind of soothing. I'm sorry. I know that this is like the most boring. This is I'm being a boring live YouTuber right now. Like when Lala broke the fourth wall, they produced themselves. Yes, they totally do produce themselves. And that thing that Demi said about how the producers approached them because they needed a different ending or something like that. I've been having the weirdest, like, my abdomen has been really itchy and I don't know what it means, but I feel like if I look it up, it'll say something that freaks me out. It's an Asperger's thing. I used to rock in my crib apparently, and my mom couldn't hold me because I'd rock. I still rock at 58. Owen has Asperger's, except they don't call it that anymore. But when he was diagnosed, they said that it's basically like what would have been called Asperger's. That's so interesting. How has it affected you? ASD FGHK 638. Oh my god, I'm so itchy. Why am I so itchy? Again, I feel like if I look it up, it'll make me like convinced that I have some kind of kidney disease or something. Um Marciano said on Juicy Scoop that producers told Jesse that he said they. Wait a minute. Marciano said on Juicy Scoop that producers told Jesse that he said they had sex. Then Jesse filmed with Layla acting like she didn't know. I gotta follow that. Oh my God, that's so funny. When you talked about his love of planets, I knew instantly he was on the spectrum. He has been in love with planets since he was like 2. And with some people, the special interest changes, but with Owen, he's just like loyal to planets. Interesting. I had trouble eyeballing people, and I'm not really into being touched. Owen is all about being, he like loves a snuggle. So why did producers tell Jesse that Marciano said they had sex? Did Marciano not actually say they had sex?
Wait,
I'm
say
confused
that
about
again?
this.
Why did who? What? Do what?
Producers tell. Oh, Jesse. I was thinking of Jordan. Sorry. Marciano said on Juicy Scoop that producers told Jesse that he said they had sex. Then Jesse filmed with Layla acting like she didn't know. Oh, I see. Did you follow that?
No.
So when Jesse was with Layla, I think Layla's the one that broke it to Jesse that Marciano was claiming they had had sex.
Right, because he had told her in the scene at the end of season 2.
Right, but according to Marciano, she already knew he said that.
Jesse.
Yeah. This is cool being able to talk to you through here. Thank you for doing this. I've been listening to you for so long. I feel like I know you well. So this is great. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. I could talk reality TV with you the whole time. I need to get caught. Oh my God. Again, I'm so itchy. What does it mean? I have obsessed over things that I thought was simply OCD, but I think it's part of my tism. I still have sheets and sheets of paper from my high school days keeping me track of the clothes I wore. That's so funny.
Oh, talking tism?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you tell him?
I was just saying I was falling asleep and I said that I need to like rock back and forth to wake myself up, and then I was saying that Owen rocks back and forth to put himself to sleep, and then one of the viewers said that they have Asperger's and they used to do that in their crib, and I was like, that's crazy because that is what Owen has, although they don't call it that.
Don't call it Asperger's.
Right. Thank you for doing this, Allison. I look forward to it every year now. Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
1 column shirts and 1 column pants. That's so funny. When I started high school, I kept track of my outfits for a while too. But at this point, I repeat outfits so frequently because I'm such a work from home person that I'm like, I wore this for an hour outside of the house. Meanwhile, my kids, as soon as like it just goes in the wash immediately after they wear it, whether it's dirty or not.
But there's get actually dirty.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
you
they
literally
like
don't do anything.
I literally right, exactly. Thank you. I literally don't do anything all day.
So there's no reason.
Phyllis Hauser, good night. Can't keep my eyes open. Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Thank you for making it this long
I know.
with us. Good night. Merry Christmas. Have the best one. Getting on Lexapro in my 30s saved my life. It really took the edge off.
Yeah.
It's funny. Before I had kids and I would hear about the the epidemic of kids being medicated and stuff. At that time I would have thought, well, I would not want to medicate my kids. But I think that if someone said, we think that Owen would benefit greatly from this, I would be open. I mean, 6 is young, 6, 7, yeah. But I would be open to it because like both Daniel and I are on antidepressants.
I think they're
and benefit from it.
Yeah, I think you give them to kids too young. Often.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like I'm definitely much more open to the benefits of pharmacology, let's say.
Yeah, I mean,
it's funny, Owen. Hello. Owen said the other day, he goes, I think I have ADHD. Because he had like watched a video on
Yeah,
it.
the videos.
And I thought to myself, oh, you don't even know. I think you probably do too.
He definitely does.
I said 6, 7, I know.
He definitely has ADHD.
Yeah, it's we and the people that know Owen suspect ADHD, but they can't actually diagnose it till age 8 or something, I think. But he probably does. But ADHD and autism often come together.
They'll even have like, what is it, ADHD?
Yes, AUDHD. Sometimes I think Daniel has ADHD.
I mean, I don't even know how I would know.
So wait, ASDFGHK 638. I'm just gonna call you 638. Why did planets make you think that he was on the spectrum? Because from where we sit, it's usually trains. My friend's son is clearly autistic, but can't get officially diagnosed until 8. Well, I don't know what state you're in, but they can autism. They can diagnose younger. What we did is we contacted the district and asked for an assessment when he was 4, and the school district. And I remember thinking, oh, okay. You kept talking about it, and his massive knowledge made me think, oh, he knows way too much. Yeah, he knows everything about space.
I mean, he's starting to broaden out to the natural science
Yeah.
now. I mean,
He also, when he was very little, he would line up all his toys. And we had a babysitter who's like, you might want to ask your point that out to your pediatrician, ask your pediatrician about it. And I was like, there's no way my child is autistic. He's social, he's verbal, he makes eye contact. I didn't realize that like lining up your toys.
there's so little we understood about it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that lining up your toys is such a I wonder if there's any kids who line up their toys who aren't autistic. It's like such a sign of autism.
Yeah.
Or it's so common. So it was really cute. He would like line up his toys along the edge of a counter. And then at this point he was like so he'd put them at eye level. So I have a bunch of makeup here. He'd go like this, but they'd be like different shapes to represent different planets. And then he'd make up a song about them. He'd go like, I'm a little da-da-da, I'm a big da-da-da. He's like very into like size comparisons. So like, I'm a little pitcher, I'm a big da-da-da, I'm a little da-da-da, I'm a little da-da. I have videos of it. It was pretty cute. I also remember one year for his birthday, remember you like blew up these big paper planets?
I made a solar system in the living room.
Yes, Daniel made a solar system in the living room and hung the planets from the ceiling.
Like, they were big. They were
they were
walk
big,
out and it
right.
was like all like this, like these lights.
And I remember Owen came out, I think in the middle of the night, or like, well, it was before the morning.
This is gonna go.
And he came out and he saw them and he was like, so excited. But then I'm like, okay, honey, let's go back to bed. He's like, but wait, I have to do my song. I made a song, and he like had to sing to all the planets. Okay, let's see. Oh, what I was saying. So we contacted the school district when he was 4 because he was going to be going, into the school district, and they did an assessment. And I remember hoping, like, when we were going to get our results, half of me was like, I hope they just say, oh, he's a little quirky, but it doesn't meet the level of this. And the other half of me was like, well, I sort of hope he gets it diagnosed because then we can access resources for him. And I couldn't tell which I wanted more. And then as soon as we were on the Zoom, I was like, oh no, I know what I want. I want them to say that he's, normal, but he doesn't have anything, which is not what they said. They can't, that assessment couldn't diagnose, but what they said is he like meets the criteria to receive services for autism. And then we got what they call later to access services, we got what they call a medical diagnosis. And that was like that was a lengthier assessment. There was like a bunch of different, we met with a psychologist who did an assessment, and then we met with this Cortica, this center who did an assessment. And then I feel like there's been a variety of it. And then we had someone came to the house.
How many? We went to like Echo Park for one.
Yeah, that was the and then that is when he was like actually diagnosed with autism. So that was all when he was fairly young. Okay. Special interest or hyperfixations are the term people use. Yes.
Oh yeah. It's funny, we have a friend whose kid was like really into trains.
Yeah.
And this is before I knew anything about it, but he wasn't just into trains. They would like spend the day going to intersections to look at the thing.
Those
Like
are the pandemic.
yeah, he was like really into the part of it, the specific part of it that dropped the arm down at the railroad crossing.
Right.
And I remember thinking like, oh, that's funny. What a quirky kid. And then later going, oh,
we should have realized then.
oh,
I mean,
his kids
parents
on
already
spectrum.
knew. Yeah.
They knew, but they wouldn't say anything. They were
Right.
just like, yeah, he's quirky.
Yeah.
And here I am, fucking an idiot, being like, that's so funny.
Well, it was the first time we heard of someone who was like obsessed with trains. So, okay, when I clipped coupons, it had to be exactly perfect, and coloring was definitely within the lines. Daniel is such a great dad.
Oh, thanks.
I had a friend whose son was an expert on first ladies, like the president
Oh
wives.
my
Really
God,
funny.
that's a hilarious interest.
Owen with expiration dates. I smile every time you. So that's actually
that's
Elliot.
Elliot.
That's
That's
Elliot with the expiration dates.
What was the thing where it was like expiring next year and that wasn't good enough?
There was something that expired like June of 2026, and he's like,
Yeah, I'm not.
it's not. Yeah. With Elliot, I worry that it's like a contamination OCD thing.
I think he does have a little OCD.
Yeah.
But
I can name all the former Soviet republics. Oh, that's cool.
that's cool. I mean, that's the thing about like being on the spectrum is that like it's like you
It's
get
almost
this
like a superpower.
yeah, you get this little superpower. Like
Yeah.
like Owen, he's behind his class in certain ways, right?
Socially.
Socially, in a maturity.
Yeah.
But like he's way advanced when it comes to like anything academic. He can't understand why other kids are not as fascinated with like dwarf planets and the properties of black holes and exoplanets. Like he's like, this is super interesting. Why are they talking about like Paw Patrol or whatever?
Yeah.
I just wish like JPL or one, because we're like so close to the people who actually send rockets to outer space. Like I wish they had a program for kids on the spectrum, like kids who are like 10, or 8.
Maybe they do.
I doubt it.
Maybe space camp is just filled with kids on the spectrum.
I feel like space camp is bullshit.
Hot take, pipe and hot take from Daniel.
Well, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll look into it. But like, I feel like space camp is like, hey, eat some freeze-dried ice cream. And like, no, I want him to go to like, I want him to spend a summer at Pit Peak, in Arizona, looking at the surface of the sun and shit like that.
638, did you verbally stim or anything like that? Because Owen does that. And that can be
not annoying at all.
That can be disruptive. And I worry that is going to be socially detrimental.
I think it already is a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, the kids at his age are too young to actually like be anything other than just like a little annoyed.
Yeah, his teacher said they're a little annoyed.
But like,
because it's like distracting to them.
And the teacher. Like,
Yeah.
like the whole thing.
Just rocking, not verbally. You're lucky. Owen is like really sensitive to noise. So if before we really knew what was going on, I noticed that taking him to restaurants and taking him to grocery stores was really tough. He was just like nonstop. And then we realized, oh, he's like kind of trying to drown out the sounds around him. And actually, we were having an assessment for this new OT woman, and he was like being pretty verbal, like stimming, and she turned on music and then turned it on a little bit louder, and he stopped. And she's like, "Do you notice?" Because there's all this background, like the way we filter out background noise. I guess he can't. How does he do it? How does he do it? Would you say?
They go,
He just-
uh,
Yeah, or he'll go like, "Shh." That's a new one. Shh.
just makes real loud noises.
Yeah.
Just sudden noises.
Yeah. The challenge with kids like us is in the social cues and relating to other people. Effing Sheldon on Big Bang drove me nuts. I wanted to punch him in every episode. I never watched
Wait,
Big
why?
Bang. Yeah, why? What did Sheldon do?
My thing died, by the way, so wait,
Okay.
no, it's still working. Oh, never mind.
Yes, noise. I always had to cover my ears, and my dad would go through a drive-through car
Wait,
wash.
Go back to Sheldon. Why was it annoying?
Well, they haven't told me yet. I would be hiding in the floor well in the back seat. I was terrified. Oh my God, Owen would not be able to handle a drive-through car wash.
That would be too much.
Yeah. Yeah, they have noise canceling, or not noise canceling, but they have those like headphones for him in school, which apparently is like making a big difference. It's helping him a lot. And interestingly, it helps him to handle it helps him emotionally regulate better. I think because he's not so distracted by everything he's hearing. Late, you're late, or it's late. It's both.
My problem with Big Bang Theory, I'm so curious what they thought is that it's like blackface for nerd. It's like nerd face.
Like nerd minstrel.
Yeah, it's like nerd minstrel.
Yeah.
Look at these stockings that my mother made. This is for Allison. Look how cool this is. This is
Really
Allison.
cool.
Mom made these. I'll show you the other ones in a second.
Sheldon is the character who is all about his rules and feelings and does not understand why people get mad. He always has his spot to sit in on the couch. He's very insensitive.
Now, what's the problem? Is that it's inaccurate?
Do you find it inaccurate or yeah, so that's Daniel's question is, and what was the problem with him what did you find problematic about him being that way? Or are you just saying he's a dick?
Look, I got for Peter.
Oh,
That worked.
that's cute.
I have to get a couple chew toys.
Did you get Wendy things too?
Mhm.
Wendy doesn't really like toys as much.
Oh, I forgot to get. God damn it! I was gonna get some bones for her to chew on.
She probably won't.
She won't. But
Noted.
I don't want her to feel left out.
Did you? Oh, Target. Okay.
That's
It's too over the top, and he is just a dick. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, here's another gift for you. I can have that later.
For me?
Not this.
Oh,
Well, I'm not gonna show you what it is.
let's see. He's entirely inflexible. Yeah.
This shit never ends. Oh damn.
I'm ready for this shit to end.
We're doing stockings right now. So stockings.
Okay, we're in
We're-
the guys. We're in the final
We're in the final stretch.
stretch. Oh my God, it's 106.
I mean, you can probably end soon. What I would like from you is to write the letter from Santa.
Oh my God, I forgot he gives a letter. Fuck.
Because I have to do all this. Could you do that, please?
What does
Please?
he say? Don't you think they're gonna notice that it's in my
Ask
writing,
ChatGPT.
in my handwriting, or am I
If
writing
you wanna, if you wanna compose it, I will write it.
it? Okay.
But I don't want to have to use my brain. I need to like. I'm so like fried.
I get overwhelmed easily. I have a hard time dealing with curveballs. That's Owen. Man, is it late? It is late. I know. Okay, guys. We're writing a letter to my children. Does the letter?
Look, I'm gonna put one of these for Wendy and one for Peter, but Peter will end up with both
Yeah.
of them.
Does the letter from Santa, is it for both of them or separate letters?
To both, it can be to both.
Dear Elliot and Owen.
You know,
Merry Christmas.
thank you for thank for the water as well. Like, oh, I really needed that.
Thank
water.
you so much
Actually, really,
for the
milk, cookies, and even that water, whatever, something like that. See how
milk, cookies, and even the water, which was refreshing. Should I say anything about the elf? Because remember, Elliot left out, like, my elf assistant.
I got nothing for this asshole.
I have something for you, but it's small.
Nobody thinks of me. Santa never thinks of me. Okay, go ahead.
Now I feel bad that I didn't get s'mores for your stocking.
Well, I think my mom might get a couple things.
Okay,
My mom thinks of me, honey.
I know. It's good
So-
to have her.
Oh my god. Ooh, this one.
What the fuck am I saying? Oh, Elliot left those small cookies in case Santa brought an elf. Should we say whether an elf came this year?
I don't know.
How about like I'm bringing the cookies back to the elves.
Boy, look, I got you some stuff though, hon. So I mean, what about this relationship?
Well, I'll give you some of the stuff you got me. I'm bringing the cookies back to the NP for the elves to enjoy. I want to thank you both for being good boys this year.
Sure.
Want to commend you. And you both on
Commend.
being, Santa talks like that. Such good boys this year. Is there an individual like Elliot? You're
Oh.
keep it up.
Good. Hey. You go. Hey, bros. Well, way to bring that Riz. Who's Owen? No,
Keep
it's
it
not.
up.
Wait, it's Elliot.
I hope you enjoy these gifts. Be good to each other.
You could be better though. This year, try to do better.
Yeah.
Try to be nicer to you, Elliot. Try to be nicer to your brother. Owen, try not to make so many sounds in Daddy's ear.
Mhm. Elliot, please stop fake punching your mom, and Owen, stop putting your fingers on her glasses. And if both of you could stop playing with her hair and pretending to put it in her mouth, that'd be great. Okay, let's start from the top. Dear Elliot and Owen, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for the milk, cookies, and even the water, which was refreshing. I'm bringing the small cookies back to the NP for the elves to enjoy. I want to commend you both on being such good boys this year. Keep it up. Would you say you're turning into wonderful young men?
No, that's so weird. Well, you know what? Put whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I've never been a Santa Claus in the world. What does he say?
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, there you go.
That.
That's good. Can't wait to see what you accomplish this year. No? Yeah, they're not going to accomplish it.
I mean, in the past, you've included things like little notes. Do you want to put a progress note in here?
Honestly,
At this,
I'm so fried right now.
okay.
You could do whatever the fuck you want.
Enjoy your
Joy
kids
hell.
and see you in a year. Ho ho ho.
There you go.
Ho ho ho. S Claus, Santa Claus,
Saint Nick.
Saint Nick,
Or what's his other name? He's got
Kris Kringle.
Kris Kringle. There you go.
Really?
They
They
know
don't know.
Kris Kringle.
Uh-uh.
Whatever. You could say Kris Kringle though, because then they'll be like, "Who?" And then Grandma will explain.
Let's just do good old Santa Claus.
Oh,
Oh my God, Elliot that goes, "Is that you, Santa Claus?" And it's the
Buster Point.
the Buster Poindexter song, but the way he says it, "Is that you, Santa Claus?" It's so funny. I gotta record him doing that sometime.
All right.
My throat hurts a little bit. Do you?
If only anyone loved me as much as I love everyone else. Look at these.
Krabby Patties holiday mix. I love you as much as you love everyone else. Yeah.
Apparently not. My fucking empty,
Well-
sad ass stocking.
I didn't know we're measuring it by
Yes.
stock.
How else is one to measure love? Seriously, how else?
I don't know. It's a great question.
So here's the last question of the night. I did not wrap these.
What are they?
These are the
I thought we're saving those.
Funko Pops for K-pop Demon Hunters. Are we saving these for his birthday?
Yeah.
We are?
I thought we
For
were.
sure?
I don't know.
I don't know that I had decided. Okay.
I thought we were.
That's fine. He's getting so effing much.
I
as
mean,
it is.
yeah.
I feel like these are perfect things to save.
I think so too.
Because what are you going to do with them? Just fucking look at them? Be like, look, there they are. There's those things
Yeah.
that I wanted. Isn't that neat?
Well, were they circled on his list?
No, they weren't even on his list. So
Who are the bruscatini garlic and parsley toast
or
for?
whoever.
How about for you?
Oh, do I get these things that I bought?
Seems like a good idea.
No, I bought those for my tinned fish. Are we still online?
We are.
Or do we still have people with
I
us?
think
tonight?
you came off. We've got 24
My
viewers.
phone died, or my
Yeah, Daniel disappeared. He's still here. His iPad died. Just how he was connecting.
That's all right. No one needs to see this part of it. Hi everyone. Hello. Guys, how many plastic surgeries should I get this year? All of them? They can't. I did disappear. Santa uses auto pen. I know we should just.
What's autopen?
That's what. Is it even worth explaining?
Probably not at this hour. Listen, 1:17 a.m. If we have any viewers in the East Coast, it's 4:17. That's wild. I think it might be time to say goodnight.
Yeah, guys, love you so much.
How much more are we doing in here?
This is it. We gotta bring the shit in. Oh wait, who's this? Oh, that's me. What's you know what's good about mine though? Hey, look again, my mom made this. Isn't that cool?
So cool.
It's got little like bells and things. But what's good since it's empty is I can wipe my tears with it. Like this. Nobody loves me.
I got you gifts, Daniel.
Nobody cares. Me. See, like, and that works. It soaks up the tears.
It's absorbent. That's so nice. Guys, thank you so much for spending Christmas Eve with us.
Love this. One of my favorite things to do all year. You guys are the best.
Have a great day tomorrow.
Honestly, everybody.
Go down a little bit more.
Oh, sorry.
I can do that.
No, I got ice my knees. We actually love each other. Maybe next year we'll have this place set up for the video, and
Oh,
it'll
that'd be awesome.
fancy schmancy. I want to do live shows like on the reg.
Like live streamed?
Yeah, like I want to do call-in shows.
Yeah, I know. We should get that set up. I think
Would you
Tiffany
guys be
can
into
get
that?
set up.
Would you guys like a call-in show? The kids better enjoy it.
Better.
The year that Allison had to scale back, they didn't enjoy it.
They did.
I mean, Elliot.
Was Owen even with us that year? Like alive yet?
Yeah. This was like
Oh yeah.
4 years ago. He was it during COVID? It might have been during COVID.
I can't remember. I don't know.
Anyway, and then I want to try to get up.
You're gonna
Every
have to
year
get up early.
I miss every year. I miss them running out. Elliot was like, "I'm getting up at 7:00." I'm like, "Oh."
You know that Owen's gonna get up before that. He's been getting up at like 5 or 6.
Well, Owen's probably up now.
All right. Well,
All right.
on that note.
Bye, you guys. Love you so much.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Mwah.